day. Hey yo, so first let's say what's up to everybody that hit that made some comments before we started. What's up to the early crew? What up, Jason Elliott? He's rubbing all of those rules. What up, Black Cuddy? Says respect. Good morning. What up, Black Cuddy? Salute to the Black Spades. He says respect. Good morning, that Jack Frost. He's also drill. I love when I see the Frost in the chat. I'm like, when the Frost, you know what? That's what you guys are. You guys are the Frost. I love when I see the Frost show up in the chat. You guys are all the best. Y'all guys are the Frost. The people that don't drop Frost and they're just here, they're rat bastards. Everybody together is rat bastards. But there's a specific unit of people inside of the rat bastards who show up and slap and hit people and give people 5 fingers to the face, who show up to the saloon, who drop Frost. Those are the Frosts. Shout out to all the Frosts that always show up into the chat. Shout out to the D Glass. He says salute BB and family, happy Sunday, and he's dropping all of those Frosts. Who else we got up in here? What up, D Candy Man? Alright, so real quick, we're gonna do roll call at about the 5-minute mark. So real quick, just so we can be clear, I wanna be we're gonna be talking about, do y'all believe DaBaby is currently being attacked by the industry, or do you think that these things that's not the industry, but you know, just general by a power, do you think that this is serendipitous? You know, it's just something that was supposed to happen because it was a prelude to the ending to the prelude of the rest of his life. It was just something that was going to happen. Or do you think that these are actions that he's creating? I just want to have this conversation. Do you think that this is an aura of energy that he's creating around him? Do you think that there's people after him? Do you think there's some bullshit? We're going to be talking about his new felony charges that he has. We're also going to be talking about the people that he's with that had gotten felony charges. We're going to be discussing what happened at the event. I do not have a photo or video of it from the show to you. If I did, I would, but I don't have it. So we're going to be discussing that. And just in general, as usual, I want to discuss the politics of hip-hop. I think when we talk about rappers getting arrested, rappers dying, that's the politics of the culture nowadays, not just hip-hop. But I want to talk about the politics of hip-hop specifically, and if rappers specifically are being targeted in order to make it so the larger demographic could look like they're a part of the problem. With that being said, also, besides that, just so we can be clear, I want to have an open discussion. Today's Sunday. I want to have an open discussion just about, whatever you guys want to talk about just in general. That's the main topic for today. I put no other names in the title on purpose because I wanted to tell you now that we're open for any kind of discussion that you guys will want to have. I just want to be clear on this. We're open for any discussion that you guys want to have. Because I want to have an open conversation today about a lot of things. All right. So with that being said, let's just do roll call right now. I don't really have anything else to lead into the show. I had a whole bunch of stuff lined up, but it was just to flame somebody, and it's not necessary. So fuck it. I expected to see bullshit this morning. There's no bullshit. So let's just get to the show. Shout out to It's Eat. We're gonna do roll call now. Pardon me. Shout out to It's Easy. He says, yo, good morning, Frost. All of the good mornings to you, It's Easy. Shout out to Ben Roman, dropping all of the Frost. He says, morning, Frost. Morning to you, my brother. Morning to all of the people. You a Frost yourself, Ben Roman. With that being said, I'm basically saying that y'all putting a suffix at the end of your name. Like, you know how when married people were like, I don't know what her name was, Joyce Gwynn, and now her name is like Joyce Gwynn Santiago. Like you the hyphen. So all of you hyphenated Frosts and your motherfuckers, the ones that actually participate in the community. With that being said, the first thing I want to do is talk about the circumstances surrounding DaBaby's new situation in which where he now has collected a felony assault charge. I want to be 100% clear on this. Usually when things happen with rappers, what's the first thing that we see? What's the first thing that we see usually when things happen with rappers? The video evidence, right? Guess what? In this case, I believe that the video evidence might not be as so available. DJ Academics himself, shout out to DJ Academics, I saw his take on this. DJ Academics himself said that he didn't want to post the actual video because of copyright issues, meaning that whoever owns the video might actually not want the video to be seen. Who would own the video? The people that own the property, right? That's what we're assuming, right? So the people that own the property, own the video, they don't want the video to be seen. So I think that there's a good chance that DaBaby might actually beat this. I just thought that this was a good opportunity to have this discussion and also talk about the other things and other situations that DaBaby is involved in. Now, also with that being said, now I'm going to tell you what happened in the situation. Apparently, DaBaby was at a home that he was renting for him and his associates. They probably had 15, 20 people there, have not the slightest idea. It's rappers, they partying. At this particular location on the agreement that they signed when they leased it or whatever they was doing, it said that there could only be a certain number of people there. It says that if it's basically a violation if more people than a certain number is there, because I guess they don't want damage to happen to the property. If there's too many people there, then damage happens to the property, right? Looking at the video surveillance, the homeowner happened to see that it was a situation that they considered to be overcrowding. The person who owned the residence then went to the residence to confront DaBaby. Upon speaking with DaBaby and his associates, the homeowner allegedly puts hands on one of them, who then rushes him, knocking him to the ground. As he gets knocked to the ground, all the people standing around is screaming, "Don't hit him," as the individual looks like they're about to go for the finishing move. Nothing else happened. Based on that, DaBaby is facing felony assault charges. We'll go into that in a minute. The person who did the push, I believe, or knocked him down, or was the reason why the individual fell, is also getting felony assault charges. And I think there's also a felony theft charge. I'm not sure what the theft is. The theft might be somebody's phone, or the theft might be DaBaby didn't pay the people for the staying there. Nowadays, the way that you go after that is theft, right? Because you stole a service. Let's do some. I'm gonna read some comments real quick, and then I'm gonna have a conversation about this. Put some comments down there, whatever y'all think about this, before we get into the next part of this. I'm gonna give you an opportunity to tell me what y'all think about what y'all already heard before I actually give my breakdown or assertion or talk a little bit more, extrapolate out from what we're speaking on. KC says DaBaby is the world welterweight champion. And that's one word. Y'all know that, right? It's not DaBaby. It's DaBaby. It's all one word. That's why I say it like that. DaBaby. It's one word. Love Wire says DaBaby is a cocky and he does too much. He needs to humble himself. He's always assaulting someone. He's always on the go. Mines is like, he's always on the go mode. It's like he has to prove he's a gangster. You made it, dude. Just relax. First thing I want to say is I don't like the whole humble yourself terminology. I think that we need to stop telling people to humble themselves. I think that there's a difference. I think that people don't know what being humble is. That's the only reason why I don't want people to use that terminology. You might be using that terminology 100% correct. I'm not saying that you're not. But what I'm saying is often people mean being humble is somebody allowing somebody else to have the advantage over them. That's not being humble. That's being stupid. You're not supposed to just allow people to have the advantage over you. You're not supposed to just give away. And a lot of people teach this to their children, and then their children growing up being losers because their parents always taught them to make everybody else first. Stop teaching your kids to make everybody else first, okay? That's a terrible thing to teach your child. Never, when you teach your child to put everyone else first, you teach your child that they don't matter. That child will grow up and not even understand how to, when people are showing them love. So don't teach your child to put other people first. Teach your child to understand how to prioritize. I don't know why I'm having a problem saying this word. Prioritize. Teach your child how to prioritize. Sometimes you put this first. Sometimes you put that first. Sometimes you do this because of situation and circumstance. Sometimes you do that because of situation and circumstance. Shit is fluid. Teach your child to prioritize. When you teach your child to put everyone else first, your child grow up not having a sense of self and not understanding their own value. You are the problem parent. Now, with that being said, I don't like humble for that reason. I think that people believe often that humble means Oh, I'm not saying that I'm a great father at all. I'm just actually saying something that's factual. And if you don't agree with me, don't agree with me. But if you don't agree with what I'm saying, imagine what that makes you. You believe in telling your child to put everyone else before them. So I'm going to kick you out of here because I think that no matter what kind of parent I am, you're a terrible one. You believe in telling your child to put everybody else before them because that's what you're arguing against. So that's what I'm going to believe that you believe. With that being said, I don't know if I would say he needs to humble himself. DaBaby been in too much assaults in the past year as an artist. I'm not going to say he needs to humble himself. Okay, so look at the situation that happened at the bowling alley. We can't blame that on DaBaby. How can we blame that on him? He was at the bowling alley where his friends, a dude showed up to fight him. That's not his fault. I mean, it's not directly his fault. It's probably indirectly his fault because of the energy he put out into the world. Don't get this confused. But he was at a bowling alley minding his business, and someone else pulled up to him. So I wouldn't blame that on DaBaby. DaBaby. There's another situation where he shot a dude in the leg that was invading his home. I wouldn't blame that on him neither. So which situations are you talking about he keep getting into? Because those look like situations that got into him. So which situation, just so we can be fair, which situations is he getting into? Which situations are he going about to create? That's what I'm saying. Because he didn't create none of those situations. So I'm not going to stand here and blame him. That doesn't make sense. But, I mean, I'm not going to stop you from blaming him if you choose that that's the way to go. I can't tell you what to do. I'm saying that I'm not doing it. Livewire said, yeah, at the bowling alley, he has security. We're not talking about his security. You're just trying to create more of an excuse. We're not talking about his security. We're talking about the fact that he was at a place and a person came there to create problems for him. That's what we're talking about. If you can't have that conversation, then how can we even talk about what his security did or didn't do? You can't even talk about the thing that happened before the security had an opportunity to act. You want to start in the middle of the situation. You don't want to start at the beginning. So let's start at the beginning. I'll reread the situation. I hear what you're saying. Yeah, at the bowling alley, the security he had, the security handled that situation for him. He got involved. No, I'm saying, this is what I'm saying, Livewire. Maybe I'm not being clear. I think your sentence is clear. I think I understand what you're trying to say. What I'm saying is this. I don't believe those are even situations to discuss. I think even before the security involved, we have to just say that the other person is the fault. So everything else is moot. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to talk about what the person did to defend themselves. I think we got to stop doing that. Just in general, pardon me, I want to apologize. So that's why I'm being more, I obviously wasn't clear. That was a me thing, not a you thing, Livewire. See, I'm under the principle that we have to stop even paying attention to what the person did the second hit. I don't care what the second hit is no more. Unless the second hit was so unnecessary, like somebody stepped on somebody's foot and then they shot him. Like, unless the second hit is something like that, I don't really want to hear about the second hit no more. Because I think that minimizes the problem that the first hit created. I think that minimizes the assault, the initial assault. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to say, in all fairness. But I understand what you're saying. They took care of that particular situation better. I'm saying that that's not the aspect of the conversation that I was personally discussing. But if we do want to discuss how well they took care of that situation, I 100% agree with you. I think that there's the only way they could have took care of that situation better is if they would have never let dude be standing close enough for DaBaby to take a swing. Because remember, DaBaby took the first swing. If I was a judge, I would say that he antagonized the situation by showing up somewhere where he know he wasn't wanted. I think that's another thing that we have to start doing. If somebody knows showing up, somebody is supposed to be somewhere and then somebody else shows up knowing that they have beef with that person and then something transpired, I don't want to blame the person that was supposed to be there. Ben Roman says, but to go over your sentence one more time, if Livewire is still in here, I agree with you. He got involved. He threw the first swing at the bowling alley. I don't think you know that. He threw the first swing at the bowling alley. I don't care that he took the first swing. If I got an op that pull up on me and I'm supposed to be there and he not supposed to be there and he get close enough, I should swing first. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm not saying that to be disrespectful. That's just the way I talk. But like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm supposed to be somewhere. Some other niggas see that I'm there. Then he show up to confront me. Hell yeah, I'm supposed to swing first. Hell not. Whatever that we gonna do, I'm supposed to do it first. What are you talking about? I don't understand some of these points people are trying to make. I'm supposed to be there. A dude that's been on the internet talking about when he see me, it's beef, it's smoke, isn't supposed to be there. He pulls up knowing that I'm there. Then he walks over to me and starts talking to me. Nah, I'm swinging on him first. But if you're saying security should have intervened, he shouldn't have been there. He shouldn't have. I'm not having this conversation. That's why I said I didn't want to have this conversation. You want to talk about the security, not the fact that the dude shouldn't have been there in the first place. So talk about the security. I'm talking about all the other stuff. You just slowing the show down because okay. Shout out to you. I'm just gonna move on. I'm not reading comments anymore. Baby said, let's act like he reacts. Baby let you act and he reacts. That's all I see. Shout out to the baby keeping it gangster. Salute. That's what it looks like to me also. That usually the baby lets the other person do the thing first and then he responds. And that's why he keeps winning in court. That's literally why he keeps winning in court. The Ben Roman says the ops, let's pull up on the baby. The baby get my hand wraps. Yo, my dude, am I wrong? Who agrees with me? If you have somebody who's been talking about how they're gonna come at you all day, all the time on the internet, that it's smoke, when they see you, they popping, and then they show up somewhere where they're not supposed to be, you are supposed to be. Who thinks that you supposed to go at them motherfuckers before they get a chance to go at you? Who think you should get shot or attacked first? If you think you should get shot or attacked first, put a stop sign. If you think that you supposed to go, them niggas that is busy talking about how they gonna run down on you, you see them, they said it's on sight. If you believe that you supposed to go get them niggas before they get you, put a frost. If you say that you supposed to let them niggas shoot, attack, or stab, or come after you first, put a stop sign. Let's just vote on it. How about that? People that put the stop sign is basically saying that him showing up to the situation, there's nothing wrong with that. If you put a frost, you are saying by him showing up there, he created every single thing that happened after. That's what I'm saying. Now I'm going to move on. The situation that happened at his house where the dude broke in and he shot him. My dude, I only see one person basically saying they're going to wait to get attacked first. KC says, I'm busting first degree. Arthur D. Glass says, my knuckle will attack your chin if you walk up on me with that bad energy if I'm minding my business. I thank you for the people who agree. You know, there's people that's going to say you dick riding because you agree with me, right? You know that, right? You guys are the real frost. You guys are the people that you don't care what the haters say. You still pull up with the fucking support, whether it's a like, whether it's a fucking frost, whether it's a comment, whatever the fuck it is. Y'all the real frost. Salute. Not just you two guys. I'm talking about everybody that falls in that category. I've been doing this a lot. I think I've been watching too much of the Doctor Strange stuff. Yo, real talk. Shout out to Doctor Strange. So now let's talk about the new situation. First of all, any DaBaby situation that you want to bring up, since we've talked about the one that happened in the bowling alley extensively, we have some people that agree that the baby security is at fault. I personally think that the person showing up there to begin with is at fault. That's just my belief. I could be wrong. There's people that believe that the baby security is at fault. What I will say is this: I do agree that the baby security was not supposed to allow for the situation to get to that point. I agree with that 100%. But what I'm saying is that by us focusing on that, we're not talking about the fact that nigga wasn't supposed to pull up in the first place. That's what I'm saying. That's like somebody show up to your house and you shoot them, and then somebody say, but you didn't have to shoot them. What the fuck you mean? They showed up to rob us. If they still alive, that they should be thanking God if I just shot them and they still alive. The hell? KC says we don't mind. Now y'all see why those people kept saying, if you fuck with Frost, you riding dick. Because you see who it was. I'm just going to leave it at that and keep it pushing. There's so many different cases that prove you wrong, Livewire, that I'm just not going to talk to you because I believe you're just saying the opposite of what I'm saying. Like, there's so many cases that proves you wrong. I'm not reading no more of your comments, like, ever. I'm not kicking you. I'm just never reading another one of your comments because there's so many actual cases that prove what you're saying to be wrong that you have to only be saying the opposite of whatever I say. You can do with that whatever you want to do. Now you see why they team slurp for real. KC said exactly. I hate that you shouldn't have shot him. Violence is never right. Blah blah blah. I think that once again, the law says this. The law says, unlike some bad parents, that you get the choice to choose yourself first. So unlike bad parents who tell you to always put everybody else before yourself because that's being humble, that is not being humble. The law allows for you to choose yourself first. Depending on what state you are in, is how much room you get. But federal law basically says that you do have the right to prevent someone else from harming you. Doesn't even have to go all the way to kill. Just from the physical harming of you. Like if a person tries to touch you and you do something to stop them from touching you, you are in the right. It just has to be equal or equal force. Like somebody can't be trying to touch you like this, and then you pull out a fucking katana sword and cut their hand off. They be like, nah, nigga, jail. Ben Roman says, anyone who says it's on site to me just bought themselves a stalker waiting for you to lack. Boom, that's a fact. Some people say it's offensive. I say when he says it's on site, anything that happens is on you. Thank you, Ben Roman. That's all I'm saying. I'm literally not saying anything else other than that. Once he said it was on site, any event that he pulls up at that he knows DaBaby is at, he's pulling up for violence. Period. You said it's on site. So who see who first? Right? Let's talk about this situation that happened at that home. We're 23 minutes in and we barely broken ground. Even though in the beginning of the video I told you the whole entire situation. We're going to go over it one more time and then because we got more people in here. Can we hit that like button, please? Send out some notifications. Shout out to the business dropping all of those rules. Also, hey, today's Sunday. I want to get some drops going. We have not been getting any drops going because I haven't been talking about them. And when I don't talk about them, they don't happen. So we need to get some drops going. I know when I be saying that, I be sounding arrogant as hell, but I see it as doing business. That's what I'm trying. Like, I really see it as doing business. Ben Roman says, it's who sees who first when the Lord not around. That's a fact. All right, so let me get to it. Pay attention and listen. DaBaby leases a home for him and his friends while they're at a place. I believe it's LA. At this home, there is a capacity because a lot of these homes have a capacity. For the reason being is if too many people are in there, there's no way of preventing damage. You don't want your place to get damaged. Like, that's a big problem. You understand what I'm saying? these rappers is renting these homes and then they have a big party for a week. They don't know who they're inviting over. There's throw up all over the place. There's wine spilled on every rug. There's defecations and fucking dresser drawers. All types of weirdo shit happening. So what they're saying is that there has to be a limit to the people that could be on the property at any given time. The person who owned the property was looking on the camera, surveillance camera, saw that there was over capacity. They show up and they're trying to tell DaBaby that you got too many people here. I am 100% not sure how it turned out. I'm assuming that when DaBaby showed up, us as black people believe that if we spend money for something, we could get more than what we pay for. Okay? I mean, probably that's just a universal thing. But us as black people, I know we have this issue. Probably it's a universal thing. Man, it might just be an American thing. Not for nothing. It might just be an American thing. You know what? I'm going to say an American thing. So, as Americans, a lot of us believe that we should get more than what we actually pay for. So listen and pay attention. I'm pretty sure that when dude showed up and told DaBaby that some of those people had to leave, DaBaby was probably like, these guys are my guests. Right? These people are just my guests. Right? So the person that's saying I'm begging doing business, no, I'm a YouTube content creator and one of my sources of income is when people do drops. You know, like one of your sources of income is sucking my dick every day. I might tell the story about how a certain woman tried to fuck me and had somebody calling them up, begging them not to do it. I might tell that story. See, I came prepared today. I decided every day I'm just going to tell a story. Right? I got at least 15 or 20 I could tell, like, right, without even thinking hard. So I decided every day I think you in here talking to me, I'm going to talk to you. And I'm going to tell a story. And I think the first story I might start off with is that one. So you do what you want to do. Copy? You funny, KC, man. Yeah, it's definitely income. Their source of income is sucking my dick all the time. Because when I start telling the stories I have, people are going to understand why I'm saying a certain person want to get with me. So fuck with me if you want, yo. I just don't want to tell the story because I don't want to embarrass a different person. But you already should know, I will do it. But so do what you want to do. And you know everybody in the family is going to know the thing that I'm saying is true. So do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. I'm going to get back to my show, though. But you do what you want to do. You do what you want to do, though. I got about at least, I got a couple, like right off the top of my head with some, and it don't just involve you. Like I'm napalm bomb. And every single day I'll just drop one. And it's on multiple different people. And it's gonna be embarrassing. And it's gonna be fucked up. I don't even want to do it. I'm asking you not to make me. But you can do what you want to do though. Keep telling you, man. There's a reason nobody in my family is scared of me. But don't nobody fuck with me. Only people that fuck with me is my father and my oldest brother. Nobody else fuck with me. Everybody just leave me alone because I don't fuck with nobody. And I got a good heart. It don't make sense. Now, with that being said, I'm going to keep it pushing. Listen and pay attention. This is why I believe DaBaby is not going to get in trouble. The part of the story goes like this. The dude is telling DaBaby that some people have to leave. At that point, the guy allegedly goes to put hands on DaBaby. Oh, wow. Hold on. Let me text a family member and see if they want to come on the show. I got a family member that might want to come on the show also. You know what? That'll just, because they're going to say I'm lying. Hold on. They're going to say I'm lying, right? Okay, so let me tell you what happened. I'm going to tell y'all what happened. BQ's husband was calling her house asking, my brother was calling her house asking her not to fuck me. Let me tell you what happened. So when I first started going over there, let me tell you what happened. So hold on, I got my cousin. I'm going to contact him. I'm going to bring him on the show too. Y'all want to talk about this? Is Sunday. We can talk about this. I'm going to get back to the show. Hold on, people. She want to be content. She want to be content. Hold on, I'm messaging my cousin right now, so he could come on here and tell you about how he be she snake people and steal from people. I'm gonna actually interview my cousin on her, so everybody can know how she snake people and steal from people, right? And then I'm gonna tag all the people she work with. But first, let me see. Now you want this, right? This is what you want, right? So I have been trying to do business with her, right? On Sunday, they show up on Sunday for this. I keep telling you, these people are evil. So I was looking for a manager. I had 3 websites that I just need people to manage that can be monetized, right? I needed somebody to manage the sites. I was ready to give away 20% of whatever the earnings was. At the point, 2 of those sites was making me probably about $40 or $50 a month because I wasn't doing nothing with them. They was just making it all by themselves. If somebody was actually working the sites, we could probably bring in $500, $600, $700 easy, like in the first month on either site, and I'm gonna give you 20%. So I went over there to go talk with her about it because I needed somebody to do it. Now, in addition to that, she has a daughter that just turned like 19 or 20. Y'all see the type of content that we put on our BBN Icy Queens page. I need models. I need models. So you see the type of content we put on the Icy Queens page. Right now, I'm taking women pictures like this and I'm redoing them. But I would prefer to have my own models, take the pictures of my own models, and build our own catalog like that. So she has a daughter. So I wanted to ask and see that her daughter want to get involved in it. She didn't want to. There's nothing going there. But me trying to do that is made her say that I don't know. See, that's how you tell where people's minds is at. You understand what I'm saying? So you can understand where the foolishness comes from, because she had a situation when she was young. So whatever. So I go to her house. To have this discussion with her about a thing. I'm gonna continue the show. I'm gonna wait for more hate, and I'm gonna come back and tell you what happened after. I'm gonna wait for more hate. I'm gonna continue the show. Because they're gonna be back in a minute. I'm gonna continue the show, then I'm gonna bring it back. All right. And I'm gonna contact some of my family members that would like to come on and discuss her business practices. And then we're gonna make sure that we put all of those on Instagram, clip them, put them on Instagram, and make sure that we post all of her people. That's what we're gonna do. Like, this is how you napalm bomb somebody. I don't need to be on here talking bad about you. I'm just gonna really genuinely have people who you did business with multiple times, did weirdo shit to. I'm just gonna interview them. I interview people. That's it. That's the napalm bomb. I'm gonna let everybody know specifically how fucked up you are. That's the napalm bomb. You thought I was just gonna come and just disrespect you? No. I'm not telling this story because I want you to look bad. I'm telling this story so people can understand that they're dealing with somebody who has a mental health disorder. And then when I bring the other individuals to interview and talk and explain how you have a mental health disorder, boom. Okay, let me finish the story. So I come to her crib. This is my brother's wife. My brother's fucking wife. I didn't even know. She had eyes here, tattoos, right? I come to her crib and I come to talk. She got a fucking blouse that's like all the way down like this. No lie. So I come in. The daughter's in the room sitting down. So me and her talking. I don't like smoking around children. So we light up. So I close the door. Why when we closed the door, her daughter thought we might have been fucking? Why when we closed the door, her daughter called her father and say, "Mommy in the room with a man"? She know who I am, by the way. Why even when she say, tell him who I am, he's still saying, "Please don't"? Okay, so let me finish the show. I got more to say on that also. So I'm gonna finish. Keep talking though. Right? I'm gonna keep talking though. But I'm gonna get more to the content. They want to be content, so she want to be content. So I'm gonna make her content. Right? This is the way I'm gonna make her content, by saying the most embarrassing true shit I could think of. Right? So she want to be content, so I'm gonna help her be content. All right, so come on, let's go. So and as you can see, I'm only saying things when they talking to me. They not talking to me, I'm not saying nothing. So all right, and if you say that that's not her, that's somebody else, she was literally a part of a whole group of people. So if that's not her directly, it's one of them people. No, what the fuck? My dude, Ben Roman. Isn't it obvious she wanna fuck me? Isn't it obvious she's mad that I didn't come on to her? Isn't it obvious she's mad I didn't even look like I wanted to have sex with her? And then I went and told her daughter I want her daughter to be a model on my jump off. What's the first thing she think? I want to have sex with a daughter. Do you understand mental health problems? The first thing she thinks. All I got 1 million of these on the internet. I'm not just making a thing up. I have 1 million of these on the internet. Y'all see me been posting these for over 2 years. I come to you and tell you, yo, look, I need an actual physical model to work some of our clothes. So, I would like to use your daughter. Her daughter has beautiful hair. Like, she's a nice looking girl. She looks just like her fucking father. But, female, she's a nice looking girl. I don't have nothing to say. Yes, you're my niece. Let's go do this. Let's all win. Oh, he's trying to. Do you understand mental health problems? Let's get back to the show. I guess I'm also sleeping with Reginae. I got a whole thing going on with her also, right? What the fuck, yo? I'm telling you, people are sick. With that being said, I'm not going to address the comments for the next 15, 20 minutes. Any admins in here, just kick. And we're going to stay on the content because we got to stay on the content for an extended period of time. All right, so look, listen, pay attention. So real quick, go over the situation. DaBaby's at a home. He's not supposed to have a lot of people there. The person that owns the home sees through video cameras that DaBaby has a lot of people there. They go up to the place. They say, look, some of these people got to leave. Or maybe told them everybody got to leave. DaBaby then had a confrontation with the person that was verbal. While DaBaby was saying the thing that DaBaby was saying, that person ended up putting their hands on one of the DaBaby's associates. DaBaby associate, I'm not sure if it was that person or another person, then did a thing that caused for that person to fall. When that person fell, that person then went over the top of them. Everybody said, don't hit him, don't hit him, don't hit him. They did not get hit. The individual that fell then got up, left, went and filed a police report. DaBaby being charged with felony assault. Not just DaBaby, but also DaBaby's associate charged with felony assault. Now, I'm not sure if 3 people or 2 people were charged, but I know for a fact it's at least 2 people. It's DaBaby and the individual that made a fall. Also, they're being charged with felony theft. Now, the reason why they might be getting charged with felony theft is DaBaby might then decided not to pay the individual for the night that they was there. I'm going to say this real quick. In a situation like this, always pay the other party. Never withhold the money. Always pay the other party. You already know that the person is about to sue you. Just pay them. You understand what I'm saying? I would assume, or what you could do is, you have in a dispute with them, you could put it in an account, and then you could just tell the judge that you just haven't given them the money, but as soon as the situation is over, you're going to release the funds. And then that felony assault was probably going to go right off unless the judge says that you have to pay right at that moment. But you could quite possibly hold them in court based on that, just due to the fact that you have previous litigation going on. So you could quite possibly do that, just so we can be clear. So with that being said, DaBaby is being charged. Now, this is the reason why I think that DaBaby is not going to lose this particular case. I think DaBaby is going to win. First, wait, hold on. Let me read Ben Roman's comment. It says, government always charge you with the worst charges, hoping something sticks. That's barely a simple assault. Okay, so this is what I think that they're going to try to prove. They think they're going to try to prove the same thing that LimeWire was talking about earlier. Now, I'm going to say something. I like when you guys come in here and you have differences of opinions. But if you're trying to force me to change what I'm thinking, you're holding the show up. I have to stop reading your comments. Do you understand? If I'm talking about something with you for 5 minutes straight, 10 minutes straight, and you're still not allowing for me to move on, that means I have to stop reading your comments. If you then get upset If that's the reason why I'm stopping to read your comments. If you then get upset, that's on you, homie. I've engaged with you. Everybody else want to be engaged with also. I can't talk to you for 2 hours. Copy? Sometimes I just got to stop reading some of y'all guys' comments. Anyway, Livewire's position, I believe, was that, what was his position? I'm not sure what his position was. This is a position that I'm going to have, though. I do believe that DaBaby is being targeted. I'm going to say this. When you're a person that individuals know they could just accuse you of something, you're going to have a lot of people that are going to just start accusing you of things. You're going to have a lot of people that's just going to start accusing you of things. You want to know the dope thing also? My family know I don't lie. Like, even the people in my family that don't like me, they know I don't lie. They know that's the truth. So even if they tell you, no, he lying, they know to themselves, that nigga don't lie. So even if they say it to you, because they don't want you to believe something I said about them, they know to themselves, yeah, he don't lie. He don't care. I said a lot of shit that I say shit to niggas' face. So I was on that type of time my whole life. So yeah, that's what happened. Y'all know. Y'all know. I don't know. She won't keep pulling up in here fucking with me. I got more stories. And I got all of y'all blocked. Don't follow me or nothing. I'm not dealing with nobody. Nobody. Nobody that's anywhere near cool with her. I don't care who you are. That's for my own self-preservation. I don't have nothing against you people. That's just for my own self-preservation. I have nothing against you people. I'm not mad at any of you. I just know that I can't have contact with anybody that is anyone that's cool with her. Shout out to First Class Empire. All right, so hold on. Let's get back to the show. So some people believe that DaBaby might be getting targeted. I'm going to say something and I'm going to explain something. I need to be more careful and cautious about how I speak because our words have great power. And some of us, our words have more power than others. So some of us are extremely powerful individuals, but we just don't speak the right words and we don't use the right magic. So myself, I need to start speaking in a different tone also. So you're going to start hearing me speak a lot differently. When you see people come into the chat and they try to tell me that I can't speak positively about myself or say anything positively about myself, that's literally how my family treated me my whole entire life. So I want y'all guys to go at them. That's going to help make me feel like there's people that support me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is just something I want to say. When I say my family, I'm not talking about the entirety of my family. I'm only talking about my brother, my oldest brother, and my father. My oldest brother and my father, you're not allowed to say anything nice about me if they're around. You understand what I'm saying? So when people come in here and try to bash me anytime I talk positively about myself, I want all of the frosts in here. The rap bastards too, if y'all feel like it. But I want all the frosts in here to just go at them. Fuck them niggas. We is not on that type of time. Show me some fucking support. With that being said, I don't care who they are also. I don't care who they are. Unless God himself pulls up into this chat, they deserve any disrespect they ask for. Ben Roman says he's definitely being targeted because cancel culture didn't work on him, so they hope in a different way and is just trying to lock him up and ruin his career. I'm going to tell you what, you know what? I hate when y'all be saying some shit. I'm about to make a dope ass fucking point and then one of y'all make it before I get to it. So, I mean, I love that also because it makes me feel like we're cultivating a great community over here. But sometimes that shit just piss me off. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes that shit just piss me off. Let me reread this fucking great ass comment. Let's pin this bitch. Can I pin anything here? Hold on. Let me pin that stupid shit. This rat bastard. Hold on. Oh, man. Let me pin this comment. I hate when you people, y'all do that. Y'all do that. It don't happen a lot, but this is one of those times that it 100% happened. Let me pin this comment. Motherfucker. And y'all barely making any fucking comments. So the fact that somebody made a comment that was worth pinning is crazy. Y'all barely talking today. How often do I pin comments? How often do I pin comments? I barely ever pin comments. Let's pin this bitch. Boom. Let's go. Only comments I usually pin is my own. That's a great comment, my brother. Hold on, let's get into that comment real quick. He says he definitely being targeted because cancel culture didn't work on him. First thing I want to say is this. I believe the Tory Lanez situation, after that happened, is when that's when he started running into most of these problems he currently have. So I'm not saying that there is something against them, but I think that there's a lot of reason to believe. I think that there's a lot of evidence lending to the idea that there might be parties that might be conspiring to hurt or harm him. That's one. Two, often in our journey through life, we come up against the obstacles and the struggles in which we talk about the most. That's another reason why I need to change my conversation. Often in life, we go up against the obstacles that we struggle against the most. Most of my life, just so you can know a little bit better about me, most of my life, I've always struggled with accepting the attention that I received. That's always been a struggle of mine. I still struggle with that today, obviously, with the troll problem. Right? I've always struggled with accepting like being able to accept the attention that I received. And that has a lot to do with the fact that I grew up in a home by myself. So this is something that I acknowledge is something that I have to deal with. So what happens is God puts the obstacles in my way that forces me to have to deal with that situation. 9 times out of 10, I don't deal with it. I just stop fucking with you. I'm just going to be honest with you. Because I got other shit that I'm dealing with that I just don't think I got time to deal with the shit. So if I'm dealing with too much over here, I just say, you know what? So that's the type of time I'm on. So I say all this to say that. I say all that to say this. Pay attention. DaBaby consistently speaks about in his songs the murder that happened in Walmart, or the self-defense that happened in Walmart. Let's speak on that real quick. So we saw the video evidence again. Initially, when we look at the video evidence, what the people didn't point out is the dude that got killed and the dude that pulled out the gun that DaBaby shot was the guy in black. It was not the dude that DaBaby was tussling with. It was the other guy. The reason what makes this important is that means that DaBaby was literally in a fight with a motherfucker and didn't pull the weapon until somebody else pulled the weapon first. That's self-defense. Period. There is maybe no better example of self-defense, although there are others that are equally as good. There's probably no better example. There are others equally as good, though. I would 100% agree with that. Now, I say all that to say this. It's hard for me to listen to DaBaby songs sometimes because I'm tired of him bringing that up. I think he needs to stop bringing that up. I think he's mentioned it enough. I think he needs to stop writing it in his new raps. And I think the reason why he needs to stop writing it in his new raps is because this is the energy he's drawing to himself, whether it's warranted or not. So, yeah, I believe that there is probably a reason to believe that he's being targeted, but I also believe that he might also be contributing to some of the bullshit that's going on with him. Now, let me read the rest of the comment. That's why I said this is a great comment. Didn't work on him, so they going on a different way. Okay, so the reason why the cancel culture was not going to work on DaBaby, it can't. His whole entire persona is built up that he's basically already been canceled. How can you cancel him? DaBaby isn't the artist that's running around saying I'm super popular and everybody loves me. DaBaby is the artist saying everybody hates me, but I do the best shows. Everybody hates me, but I'm the most talented. That's what DaBaby is saying. So by you literally hating DaBaby, you're helping his promotion, just like with 6ix9ine. By you hating on these people, you're helping their promotion. I think that's the reason why 6ix9ine doesn't want to not be hated. Because him being hated is part of his actual promotion. More people are going to promote how they hate him than is going to promote that they love him. Copy? So they did try to cancel him, but I don't think he's cancelable. I don't think he's cancelable. I think he really has to do something. Like he actually has to be done something, being caught red-handed and it being against somebody we really, really like. And just trying to lock him up to ruin his career. I agree with everything that you just said there. His haters love to hate him. Yeah, love to hate him. You still send an energy in his direction, even if it's negative energy. Yeah. That's a fact. His lady haters love to hate him. Shout out to Jody Spencer. Says, what's good for us? Dropping all of those rules. What up, Susan Borspadell? She said, you still send an energy in his direction, even if it's negative energy. The classy Susan Borspadell. All of the class. What aspect of this was we discussing real quick? So I do believe that he's bringing a lot of this particular harm or energy to himself. Who else thinks that? Just because I'm curious. Jay Perez says DaBaby should be in jail for Walmart incident. He got away with murder for being a violent person. Explain yourself, Jay Perez. I want you to explain to me how DaBaby should be in jail for the Walmart situation. And then I'll address it. Because I'm not going to make your argument for you. So you explain to me. If you explain to me, then I'll address it. Take all the time you need. Make all the comments that you need. But I'm not going to make your argument for you. You explain to me. When you're a rapper, negative energy is better than no energy. In general, negative energy is better than no energy. In general. But yes, what I think you meant to say is negative energy is actually better than positive energy. Because only a certain amount of rappers can receive positive energy at any given moment. Right? Who's the rappers that receive most of the positive energy now? Drake. Right? Active rappers. Lil Baby, Drake, Lil Durk. Now, there's other rappers receiving positive energy also, but, you know, those guys receive the positive energy first. Because there's less people that's going to love you, and there's always going to be more people that's going to hate you. So, DaBaby lives off of that energy. Tekashi 6ix9ine lives off of that energy. The only artist I seen that tried to do it both ways was YNW Melly, and you see what that got him. YNW Melly should have just stood up to his family. That's it. If YNW stands up to his family, he don't kill those two people in the car. That's my belief. Alright? He didn't stand up to his family. He let his family, who was toxic people, stay in his life. And you can't tell me that his family isn't toxic people. Did they fucking bring strippers to dance in front of the fucking building when he's in prison? He gets locked up for shooting his two friends, and the first thing his mother does is go online and says that he did it for a good reason? Or some shit along those lines? So, please stop telling me that family this or family that. A lot of us are our biggest fucking detractors, and the thing that's holding us back in life is literally our family. Think about it like this. You got niggas that been jealous of you since you've been 4 years old, homie. Has that ever really, like, resonated with any of you? You know, a lot of you got people that been jealous of you since you was in diapers. Think about that for a minute. Who could be the only people that have known you long enough to be that jealous of you? And you wonder, that shit ain't sibling rivalry. That's one sibling jealous of another sibling. That's not sibling rivalry. Some shit is sibling rivalry. You have sibling rivalry when y'all both love each other. And y'all doing shit lovingly to each other. That's sibling rivalry. Little pranks. That's sibling. That's shit when niggas is trying to do shit, making him break up with your girlfriend and fucking getting you fired from your job and trying to get you. That ain't sibling rivalry. One of y'all is jealous of the other. Period. Stop doing that. Call shit what it is. Y'all got bad parents. Because your parents know who's the one doing it to the other one. They know. But they like, oh, we can't love one more than the other. No, you got to discipline the one that needs discipline. If you don't discipline the one that needs discipline, the one that don't need discipline is going to believe you love the other child more. Anyway, I don't know nothing about parenting, so don't pay me no attention. I know zero about parenting, apparently. So don't pay me no attention. You take out of it whatever it works for you. Whatever don't work for you is not for you. What was we talking about? Put it in the chat. Jay Perez says he killed someone. Is that, so whenever you kill someone, you should go to jail? I'm not even going to read the rest of your comment. Whenever you kill someone, you should go to jail? Just so we can be clear. Jay Perez, you're saying whenever someone is killed, they should go to, whenever you kill someone, you should go to jail. Kill. That's the word you're using, right? Just so we can be clear. I'm about to shut you up in like 3 different ways, by the way. I can't imagine why. That's why I'm not even reading the rest of your comment. The first line was so stupid. Susan Boyce-Bedell says, I can't imagine my family going through all that. We fought, but not ruining each other. That's the point. You understand? No. Don't say nothing to him, Susan. Could I flame this dude myself? You're right. Self-defense is a thing, Susan Boyce-Bedell. But let me flame this guy himself. I'm going to bring up so many, and it's not even that point. Thank you for that one. That's a whole point I didn't even think about. But these people, they just say the opposite of whatever they hear me say. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, they just say the opposite of whatever they hear me say. They think that's how you have a conversation. That's why whenever you see somebody coming here and they bring up a great point that's contradictory to what I'm saying, that's exciting. Like, that's exciting. Like, when I'm talking to somebody that has a great point and it's not and like, wait, hold on. This is a whole discussion. Like, that's dope, but I don't get that much. I can't get people coming here talking about the lowest fucking, lowest fruit, man. Shit, man. Anyway. That's why I want more green team to comment. Or more people like you, Susan Boyce-Bedell. So when we disagree, we have an actual conversation. It's not just you saying the opposite of whatever you hear me say. That's just frustrating. That's frustrating for me. It probably don't affect other people the same way. It's frustrating for me. It's a personal reason. No, Jay Perez, that's not the question I asked you. I didn't ask you what you believed or not. You see how you're not even answering the... I'm not talking to you. See? This is why I don't be talking to people. So I'm leaving your conversation alone. Because you talking about something. I'm trying to talk about the thing you're talking about. And when I'm trying to adjust to talk about the thing you're talking about, you're changing the conversation. Now, if I talk about that and show you the holes in that, you're going to change the conversation again. So I'm not reading no more of your comments. Copy? You could comment, though. Somebody else. Susan Boyce-Bedell, you could adjust Jay Perez. Anybody that's a Frost or Green team, address Jay Perez. Or if you agree with him, address that. I'm not talking to him, though. Susan Boyce-Bedell says, okay, Jay, give us a... He doesn't have a legal argument. He just have a I feel. You see what he said. I don't believe it. So you just feel a thing. So I can't argue with you about how you feel. How we going to have a debate about how your feelings? Your feelings is your feelings. How we gonna have a debate about your feelings? I can't stand here and tell you that you don't feel the way you feel. What the fuck? I'm not having that conversation. What we talking about? Put it in the chat. We 59 minutes in. We an hour into the show. Let's go. What we talking about? Somebody put the Cash App up. Let's get $5 to $10 drops to the Cash App. We're having a great show today. Where the people at that's going to tell everybody don't donate? I'm not going to say nothing about her. Y'all can pull up and say don't donate right now. All the people that want to say don't donate, I'm not going to kick y'all. Y'all can pull up right now and say don't donate. I'm not going to kick anybody. Just don't like call me a bitch ass nigga or nothing like that. Yeah, Jay think people don't go to jail because of the way he feel and or go to jail because of the way he feels. So shout out to Jay. Boom. Appreciate the person that just sent that comment. I'm about to read it. Give me 2 seconds. And that's the way to fucking send comments, you rat bastard. I'm gonna actually publicize it so everybody else know how to. I don't know, should I? I don't know. I don't be liking to publicize everything. I get attacked a lot. Yeah, Jay, people don't go to jail because of the way you feel, apparently. But Jay don't know that. He thinks people go to jail because of the way he feel. Bless his heart. That wasn't a reason to put him on a timeout. That was a good comment. Jay Perez made a good comment. I'm not going to take him off a timeout, but that wasn't a reason to put him on timeout. That was a good comment. That was a good comment. Shout out to Susan Bortz-Padale with the dub drop. She says, let them say whatever they want. I do what I want. Susan Bortz-Padale says, this is my money, you rat bastards. You can't tell me how to spend it. Shout out to Susan Bortz-Padale with the dub drop. Should we do the saloon this morning? Should we do the saloon this morning? And Mr. Vaughn, I'm going to get to that in a minute. Should we do the saloon this morning? Shout out to Mr. Vaughn. Mr. Vaughn be doing a lot. Mr. Vaughn be sending me a lot of topics to discuss. Keep sending them, my brother. Not for nothing. I don't talk about everything you be sending me, but I'm not going to lie to you. That shit be keeping me motivated. When y'all be sending me shit in the DMs and stuff like that, like talk about this, talk about that, that shit be keeping me motivated. Especially the people that do drops to the channel. Because I really do take what y'all guys do and say with way more gravity than other people. You understand what I'm saying? So, y'all niggas is the shit. I don't know what to tell you. Shout out to Susan Bortz-Padale with the dub drop. Who's next? Somebody just sent me a thing about R. Kelly real quick. I want to respond to this. I'll tell y'all about it. So now R. Kelly is suicidal and being extorted in prison. Shout out to Mr. Vaughn with the $1 drop. Apparently now, Mr. Vaughn, R. Kelly is suicidal, which he probably already been. He probably was already suicidal. A lot of people are suicidal. Y'all don't understand, man. Like, a lot of people that had childhood trauma are actually suicidal. Y'all just don't know. You understand what I'm saying? Like, on some real shit. Like, childhood trauma will fuck you up. Like, a lot of people don't understand that. Because you got to understand, a lot of people that went through childhood trauma, that's not some shit that you're going through for a year or two. That's some shit that for like a week or two. That'd be shit that you're going through for like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. Like, that shit be, that shit be long lasting. You understand what I'm saying? 4 or 5 years. Like, think about it like this. If you want to change your lifestyle, just pick up a habit for 30 days. And start doing something for 30 days and it'll become a habit. Now imagine living inside of trauma for 6, 7 years, 5, 6 years, 3, 4 years. There's a lot of people that's suicidal, man. No, I'm not saying I'm suicidal. I'm not saying I'm suicidal. I'm saying R. Kelly is being said that he's suicidal and being extorted. So first, I'm having the R. Kelly being suicidal conversation because we do have people who struggle with situations. So I'm having that conversation. That's it. I'm just having that conversation. If you need to speak with someone, I'm pretty sure that there's hotlines out there. I think that there's a lot more people that self-harm than we speak about. And this is a suicide helpline, a national one. If you need any help, it's 1-800-273-8255. This is for a helpline. If you need any help, if you're feeling away, you need to talk to somebody. I don't talk about this much, but some of y'all might know. I don't talk about this much, but some of y'all might know. Quite a few people hit me in the DMs when they going through a time. You know what I'm saying? And ask me for advice. And sometimes I don't give advice. Sometimes I give advice. And The best part is when I give somebody some advice and then they come back and they tell me about how that advice worked out and they're proud and they're happy. You know what I'm saying? And that happens more times than not. So this advice I want to give right now. If you feel like you don't have nobody to talk to for whatever the reason might be, make this phone call. You know? Maybe you're not feeling suicidal. Maybe you're just lonely. Maybe you just need somebody to talk to. Maybe you just have something going on with you. Maybe you're going through depression. Maybe you gotta understand, sometimes you're not going through depression. Sometimes you just live around fucking assholes. Like, I'm not really going through depression right now. I'm being stalked. Understand the difference. I'm not mentally ill. I'm not going through depression. You're just seeing how a person experiences, how I'm experiencing being stalked. That's it. There's a woman, she want my dick. She's married to my brother. She's stalking me. And she's trying to get everybody else to help her. Literally nothing I can do about that. So I'm not depressed. This is just what people go through when they're living in a situation where they're being stalked. At least the way I'm responding. So let's start understanding that sometimes people just are responding to a stimulus that they're not necessarily that way. Remember, the person that is usually the person that's doing all the hateful, harmful things, they need to gaslight everybody so they can keep doing evil. They have to gaslight everybody. If they don't gaslight everybody, people are going to put an end to them doing evil. So they got to lie. They got to say that that person's, I don't know, gay or take drugs or, I don't know, whatever else is the lies that they're going to say in order to try to attack somebody's character. You understand? Anyway, if you need some assistance, you need some help, pull up. Go talk to somebody. If you don't want to call these guys, my DMs be open. I talk to people all the time. When we're doing good over here, I send people money. That's a fact. When we're doing good. When we're doing well. I don't want to speak about what's going on with my brother and his wife's relationship directly. I can't tell you what their direct relationship is. What I can say is she's been stalking me ever since I moved out of her house, and quite possibly been stalking me before I moved in her house. What do you call it? She's doing everything she can to try to make it so other females don't find me attractive or think that I'm a pervert or I'm creepy. What do you call it? The more I try to avoid her, the more she tries to be where I'm at. She comes to every single show. This is my brother's wife. Nah. You ain't really being intrusive. You asked a question that is in line with what we were talking about. I'm just giving you a good response. You know what I'm saying? So you call it what you want to call it. The first time I showed her to her house, she was damn near wearing lingerie when she answered the door. I wasn't even going to walk inside at first. This is a fact. So I'm not talking about it. I'm leaving it alone. But shout out to her. You understand what I'm saying? I just want her to leave me alone. That's it. That's it. That's all. I don't want to make up. I don't want to talk nothing out. I never want to make up. And I never want to talk anything out with anyone that does evil to me for no reason. So no, I don't want to work it out. And I'm ready to not talk to anyone with the exception of God and my daughter. With the exception of God and my daughter, I'm ready to cut every human being on the face of the planet out of my life. Without even a second thought, to be honest with you. It's not a problem. I'm not fucking with you no more. I guess it's Wednesday. Yeah, run as fast as I can. First of all, I don't have sex with women that are in relationships. I don't have sex with women that are in relationships. I don't have sex with people who are in relationships, period. I would never have sex with a woman that was in, well, anyone. Well, I would never have sex with a man, but I would never have sex with a woman that's in a relationship with a family member. Again, it happened by accident when I was a kid because I didn't know. I didn't even know she had a man, but that's a whole nother story. So it was a different female, by the way. And it was a cousin. But I didn't know. I didn't know until like 2 years later. She looked like T-Bars. What you wanted me to do? I was in high school. That's a whole nother story. So, I dated a girl that looked like Chili. Not Chili. I dated a girl that looked like Left Eye, and I dated a girl that looked like fucking T-Bars. That's crazy. And around the time that TLC was lit, just so we could be clear, when TLC was lit, just so we could be clear, when it was the shit, I dated a girl. Both of them scooped me too. Like, not for nothing. Both of them scooped me. It was the one that looked like Left Eye. She was really aggressive. If I didn't want her number, she might have beat me up. Yeah, she might have beat me up. The one that looked like Left Eye, she might have beat me up if I didn't take her number that day. For real, she was super aggressive. I was like, what the fuck? I was scared. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's way too much drama. Ben Roman says she's for she need to write up. Yeah, so apparently I banged some chick. Okay, so I had a friend named Fonzo. You could look him up. Like, I don't know what his social media is, but his name was Fonzo. He used to go to Cardinal Hayes High School. He was a running back on their football team. When I started going to Truman, I started telling everybody about like I've always been lit. Anyway, so Fonzo transfers from Cardinal Hayes to Truman. I had about at least 5 or 6 people transfer to their school to come to the school I was in, and I had at least 6 or 7 other people try, but their parents didn't let them. These are all facts. I'm not saying he came to the school because I was already in. Copy? Now, with that being said, Fonzo tells me I wasn't allowed to have lunch. All right, we're doing story time. Hold on, this is story time. I wasn't allowed to have lunch. Like, at my school, I never had a lunch period. I wasn't allowed to. When I tried to have lunch, the guidance counselor told me something about that they're not allowed to give me a lunch because there's there might be a riot or some. This is God's the honest truth. There might be a riot or some shit. Like, there's a fear of me having a lunchroom. There might be a riot. This is God's the honest truth. God's the honest truth. I'm telling you, right hand to God. So I never had a lunch ever in high school. So Fonzo had lunch. So he was like, yo, there's this chick, she looked like T-Bars. I want to introduce you. I think Shorty wanted to be introduced to me. So anyway, so I meet her up and he introduced me to homegirl, bang, 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 we talk. And then she ended up giving me her number or whatever, and I ended up smashing or whatever. And then like 3 years later, I found out that at the time that I was smashing her, she actually was going out with my, not even 3 years later, like a year later, she actually was going out with my cousin, and then they had a baby together. But it was a totally different cousin, and I had no idea at that time. So shout out to that shit. Oh, and that's the chick that came and gave me some weed, and we rolled it up in the school and shit. We was smoking inside of the school and shit. Like, that shit was lit. Anyway, so shout out to that shit. Yeah, she looked just like T-Bar. Shout out. Yeah, I guess she wanted to meet me. Like, cause he was telling me about her for like weeks. Like, yo, this is chick named T-Bar. Yo, you gotta meet her. He was telling her about me telling me about her for weeks, and then I met her when I went into the lunchroom. The only time I've ever been in I think I've been in lunch for like 2 or 3 times. Like, I wasn't allowed. I don't understand that shit. I had a wild reputation in high school. This shit didn't even make no sense, yo. I am now getting a message that allegedly, I'm going to say allegedly again. I'm saying allegedly. Hold on. I'm going to see. Maybe this message didn't come through. I'm seeing what the message says. I'm just getting a new message. Allegedly. I show what one person told me and another person. Allegedly, they're saying that K. Slade didn't recover because he actually had AIDS. Allegedly. I don't know if this is true. I'm getting this from a source. It's a real good source who has not been wrong about anything yet. I'm looking on social media right now and seeing if anyone else has said this. Snow Billy 7 days ago said K Slade died from AIDS. Snow Billy said it. Anybody else said it? I see them saying Snow Billy said it. Snow Billy said it. Anybody else know this? Okay, so Snow Billy said this. I don't know how much we should put into this. I don't know how much we should put into this. Snow Billy said it initially. I don't know how much we should put into this. But it's interesting. He did use, it's very interesting because he had the thing when he was always around a lot of chicks. Yeah, Snow Billy, I don't know. But Snow Billy's been hanging out with Whack 100, and Whack 100 know a lot of shit for real, but he also lie a lot. You see, when you hang out with a liar, I tend not to believe the shit that you're saying, because half of the shit you're saying you probably got from that person. Copy? Like, you might be honest as shit. But if you hang out with a liar, okay, hold on, I'm getting a thing. If you might be honest as shit, I'm looking right now. Shout out to Mr. Vaughn. He's the one that sent the jump off. Mr. Vaughn is like, no, nigga, I know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, once again, it says Snow Billy is saying this shit. I don't know how much I fuck with what Snow Billy is saying. Look, I read the article. Snow Billy said it. Okay. A former friend of DJ K Slade is spreading a very disturbing rumor about him. Rumor. Saying that he knows what truly killed the legendary New York City DJ. The former friend is telling people in Clubhouse that K Slade died of AIDS. First of all, Snow Billy, I do not know Snow Billy to know K Slade. I mean, not to be friendly. I'm sorry. Snow Billy said that. Is there anywhere else that we could get that article from? Snow Billy says it. Can't use Whack as a source. No. Snow Billy said it. Y'all forget I introduced Snow Billy to the world? Everybody forget that? I introduced Snow Billy to the world. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you got a friend and you know it might be a good person, but they hang out with somebody that lie all the time, don't believe what your friend is telling you. They might be honest as shit, but they might be getting their information from the liar. They might be honest as shit. They might be good people, but they get all their information from the liar. Yeah, I introduced Snow Billy to the world. He might be, Snow Billy and Whack 100 is like this. Not cool, but 100% the same. What he's saying might be 100% fact. But at the same time, he might have just had a dream, yo. This is Snow Billy. He might have dreamt that shit and then woke up and decided to say it. But it also might be, you just can't tell with him. That's the point I'm trying to make. You just can't tell. But we could discuss that, though. But I don't want to discuss it at so much length because I don't want to put AIDS on the nigga. Especially if Snow Billy is the one saying it. Shout out to Susan Boyd-Spadale with the dub drop. Susan Boyd-Spadale said, no comment, Clint Eastwood eyes. Who's next? Pulling all blessings down from the heavens. Who's next, you rat bastards? Today is Sunday. Who's pulling up to the Cash App or to the PayPal? Artie D. Glass and Snow Billy is tended to school of Whack. No 100 lies. No, it's Whack 100 lies because he has 100 lies for every situation. Ben Roman says you got an alert. You got an alert. 6ix9ine got hands put on him by Adam 22. I'm gonna check this and send it to you. Please send it to me. Susan Boyd-Spadale, is there anyone you would like me to post on our Instagram feed? Let me know. You just did a dub drop. If there anybody you want me to post on our Instagram feed, let me know. Great job by the admins, catching people before I could even see them. Great job. I don't know why they thought I was nuts. I have not the slightest idea. Oh, let me tell you a story time. I want to tell you one more story real quick. So, about Costco. I got a ton of these shits. So I could literally do a fucking, like, my high school was lit. Like, I don't know if my high school was lit. I was lit. So in my senior year, we have a debate class, right? So we're doing a mock trial. So during the mock trial, I'm standing there and I'm talking to one of the professors. Like, this is one of the smartest people in the school. This is one of the lawyer type people in the school. There's no other way that I could play it. This is a mock trial we're doing. We got all the smartest people in our school in the fucking room. I'm standing there and I'm talking to like 3 of the professors, 3 of the teachers, or whoever the fuck they are. So I'm talking to them. They're all amazed. They're all standing there like, what the fuck? Like, and they're just engaging with me, and we're just really, it's lit. So 2 of them go walk off, and the other one of them go walk off, and 2 of them go stand there. So while they're standing there, another professor that I know for the teacher of the class pulls up on me and says my name. When the person says my name, both of the 2 professors' eyes lit up like this, and the other dude said, "You up?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he said, I asked you out of like 3 of my classes. He said, "I didn't know you was this smart." He says, because of your reputation, I didn't want to have you in my class. He said, "But if I knew you was this smart, I would have put you in my class." This is a fact, hand to God. I forgot the reason why he said he believed that I had a bad reputation. I think he just said because I participate. I don't know how to tell you this. I participate in fucking class, especially if I like the class or I like the subject, and it's something difficult or it's something hard. And if we don't got other kids that's gonna raise their hand and give answers, I'm 100% gonna do it. I'm that nigga. So he was like, if I would have knew, I would have had you in the class. And the person I was standing next to them, I don't believe they said anything, but they was like kind of nodding in agreement. So, boom, that's some dope shit. So I was actually a pretty good student. I just had a bad reputation. I don't even know how I got it, to be honest with you. Artie D. Glass says, he's 100. His 100 is incredible. That's why I call him that now. No, yeah, what 100? Jack, what was you doing in high school? I don't know what happened. I honestly don't know what happened. But I did date this girl that I used to go to school with. Like, after I graduated, I met her when we was probably about 23, 24, some shit like that. And she said that when I was in high school, like, the way, like, she was just like, no, the way to, like, it's, like, I don't want to talk about it because I don't like talking about certain things because I'm only going to be bigging myself up and making myself seem like I'm super heroic or like I'm some kind of, like, but you just have to be, like, the way she had described me, like, I was literally sitting there like, what the fuck? I knew none of these things. I would have fucked all the bitches. I would not have fucked all the bitches. I'm not on that time. But I would have definitely have dated the one I wanted. I was just, I usually just date whatever female shows up and is cool that I like and find me interesting. Like, I'm the dude that I'm the dude that I usually get a girlfriend because some chick just starts talking to me someday, and then the next thing I know, she's telling me I gotta take her out. Like, that's usually how I get girlfriends. I'm dead serious. I'm usually never trying. I just am also usually, I talk to everybody. Last couple of years, I haven't really been talking to everybody. I usually also talk to everybody also. But that's usually how I get girlfriends. Just usually some chick, and the next thing I know, I gotta take you somewhere. I'm like, what the fuck? This one chick just showed up at my crib one time. I'm not lying. And I got some dope ass stories. I had this shorty named Diani. She was one of the cutest chicks in the whole Conquest Village. I swear to you, she was fucking so cute. She was so cute when we was young. I know she's still cute. Like, she my age. She probably still looked like she like 25, 22. Like, she was just, anyway, so when I first found out that she liked me, the reason why I didn't want to date her is because I thought she looked like a kid. Like, she looked like she was like 11, 12 or something like that when we was all like 16, 17. But she just looked really cute. She was like, so, like, I don't know. I think I just like when girls chase me. I don't know. That's one of my most fun relationships I've ever had in my life. I ain't gonna lie to you. She was chasing me down for like 2-3 summers. And then as soon as she didn't want me no more, I wanted her. I think it's a man thing. I don't know. I think I wanted her the whole time. I just didn't know how to be with a female because I never saw a relationship at that. It's important for young men and women to see positive relationships when they're children. It's important. So let's try to make that a thing. Let's make that a thing where the children, our children see us interact with one another in a positive manner. Even though sometimes we're going to argue or whatever. But let's have those so they can see us being loving towards one another. You know, all you parents out there, all you couples out there. Make sure that your children see you being loving towards one another more than not. You understand what I'm saying? Teach them how to love the person that they're gonna grow into, person they're gonna grow into. Teach them how to love themselves, but also teach them how to love the person that they're gonna fall in love with. All right, so that's what we need to do. We need to teach the children how to love the person that they're gonna fall in love with. I think that that's a problem. I think we teach people to look for love more than we teach them to give. Where's the person in here that said that I give bad parenting advice? So I'm pretty sure you're gonna show up in a minute and say I'm giving bad parenting advice again, right? So whoever want to take that advice, take it. Whoever don't. Yes, definitely stable relationship. So I never grew up saw a healthy male and female relationship ever until I was like about 14, 15 years old. Not even, about 16, 17 years old. I think it was right after high school, right? 16, 17 years old. 17, 18 years old. It's the first time I saw a stable relationship. And that was because I started hanging out with my homeboy I played basketball with. I started hanging out with him and his family. We started going like to church, shit like that. His sister was cute as shit. I banged his sister's friend. I didn't know that was the friend. I banged his sister's friend though. I didn't know they knew each other though. I didn't know they knew each other at the time though. But so that was the first time I ever saw, like witnessed firsthand a couple that loved each other. Like I never witnessed that firsthand before. You understand what I'm saying? Like a couple that loved each other more than they argued. You understand what I'm saying? Most of the couples I knew, all they did was argue. You know what I'm saying? So, I always thought the main thing that the male wanted to do was not be around the woman. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's all really explained. And every interaction before then I saw of a man having with a woman up close and personal, it was usually a woman not wanting male affection. So I literally grew up for a really long time in my life believing that females did not want to have sex ever. And I thank my father for that because he taught me basically that females never want to have sex. He didn't do that by saying that, but the way in which he interacted with me, and I saw like the way he always made it seem like women are not, like the only reason why women want to have sex with you is because she want to back. Like you understand what I'm saying? Like women don't really like men. Like you know, like dude, they're not attracted to us. Like you know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. We're 87 minutes in. We're not even 90 minutes into the show. We're at the hour and a half mark, man. I don't know. I'm rolling. I'm feeling good. What y'all want to talk about? Yeah, that's crazy, right? My father was just a fucked up dude, man. I don't leave that alone. I'm not trying to go at that guy. Shout out to him. All the prosperity. But yeah, it's a fact. That's one of the reasons why when I'm feeling away, I go isolate. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm feeling away, like me personally, something I need to change. But me personally, when I'm feeling away, I go isolate. You know what I'm saying? Because especially when I feel like I can't trust nobody, I go isolate. I don't want to interact with nobody. Like I don't want to work anything out. I promise you, if you ever do anything to me and I didn't do nothing to you, you just did some weirdo shit to me. Like even if what I'm saying is sometimes you might accidentally do something and then somebody do something to you. I understand that. Like oh shit, you really think I did something to you to fuck you up? So I can live with that. We cool, don't worry about it. But when you ain't did nothing to a person at all, like a person is like you walked in my house and you left a mud print, a mud smidgen on my floor, so I tried to get you fired from your job. Like it's shit like that. Like nah, nigga, there's nothing for us to talk about. Why would I be talking to you for? You just showed me that you have a mental health disorder that causes for you to do harmful things to me. Why would I talk to you? So you could convince me to allow for you to have more opportunities? Nah, I'm good. We good. Don't worry about it. We good. Don't worry about it. We're perfectly fine. I'm not even mad. Honestly, I'm not even mad. Nobody hacked my page. Your wife talking crazy about me. So I'm doing the same thing. But I'm telling the truth while she telling lies. Ain't nobody hacked my page. Your wife do fucked up shit to me because she know I love you. So she think that she gonna keep doing fucked up shit to me because I'm not gonna say or do anything back to her because I love you. So therefore, I can't care about you and I can't care about nobody on that side of the family in order for me to fight back appropriately. So this isn't nothing at you. This ain't nothing at the family. But in order for me to fight back appropriately, I can't care about none of you niggas. I'm just keeping it a stack. Keep talking crazy about me. Nah. She talk crazy about me because she know I love my mother, love my brother. So she talk crazy about me because she like he ain't gonna do nothing. He just gonna keep letting me abuse him. Nah. Watch the shit I'm gonna do next. Y'all really ain't seen nothing. Y'all ain't seen nothing. Watch the shit I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna start doing career in this shit. Watch the shit I'm gonna do next. Y'all ain't seen nothing. He cares enough about you to not put you in the middle. Nah, he's supposed to lay down the law. Let's just say what it is. He's supposed to lay down the law. Let's say what it is. There's no universe that exists that I will be with a woman that disrespected a family member of mine, even if I hated that family member and wanted that family member dead. There's no universe that exists. I don't care what I think about my family. You're going to respect my family, bitch. That energy. I don't care if me and my family member literally just tried to kill each other and both survived. You are going to respect them. That's a fact. I don't care what I say. I don't care what the fuck goes on. When you see my family, you're going to speak. If I speak. When I see your family, I'm going to speak if you speak. I'm not going to disrespect no family member of yours. You just got to handle it. If you don't handle it, then I'm going to do what I got to do. You handle it. If my woman disrespect a family, if I had a woman, if she disrespected a family member, I'm going to handle it. On the spot. What the fuck is you doing? And then I'm going to turn around and handle the family member. That's the type of time I'm on. I don't know what type of time other niggas is on. No, I know what you meant. Yeah, I know what you meant. But that's why she doing what she doing. Because she figure I'm never going to say nothing because she know I love my brother. Nah, I'm tired of this. Nah, I don't even care if I don't care about them. That's my point. Don't disrespect my family member. I don't care what I think about them. What's up, Hector Cruz? Don't disrespect my family member. I don't care what I think about them. When I was saying whatever I was saying about my pops, when people came in here and said a disrespectful comment, what did I do? I kicked them. I don't care what I say. So yes, there's something wrong with the fact that that man ain't checked his wife yet. That's a fact. I just kicked somebody for saying me and Susan made a good couple. You know what? I'm going to unkick that person. See what happens? Susan is being nice to me, so anybody else want to be nice to me? Susan is being nice to me, so the trolls is coming after her. Anybody else want to be nice to me? Because, once you be nice to me, the trolls is going to come after you and run you off the platform. Anybody else want to be nice to me so the trolls will come after you? No, I'll hit you, Christy Mack. You can talk this shit. You ain't saying nothing disrespectful. And I'm pretty sure Susan Boyce Bedell was a wonderful woman that I would be freaking blessed to be in a union with. One, I can tell she has a good heart. Two, I can tell she has common sense. Those are literally 2 prerequisites. Boom. I refuse to date somebody who don't have a good heart, because then that means that I'm going to be a part of bullshit that I don't agree with. So I refuse to date somebody that I don't believe have a good heart. That's important to me. It might not be important to others. I'm going to go freshen my coffee. That's important to me. It's important to me that you got a good heart. It's important to me. Sorry about that. Hold on. So could somebody make comments in the chat so everybody could be entertained until I finish getting my coffee ready? Appreciate whoever's the one making comments, keeping the conversation going. You the real MVP. Gotta be a whole frost in there. Gotta be a frost. I actually have a cousin named Michi. He's a rapper. I'm going to bring him on at some point and he can tell you about her. I'm going to bring him on. He can tell you about my sister-in-law. He knows her way more than me. He can tell you about her. Y'all know a little bit about her history. Y'all can see what I'm dealing with. Also, I want everybody to remember, I didn't want no problems with them. I asked her numerous times to leave me alone. She chose not to leave me alone and still pulls up in the chat. I don't want nobody to forget that part when I do what I do. When I do what I do, I don't want nobody to forget that part. I'm telling you. Don't forget that part. Don't forget the part where I didn't want no problems. Don't forget that part. Well, I like chemistry. Susan Boyce Bedell should call me someday. We can hang out on the phone. I like talking to people. Yes, a good heart and common sense is a big plus. That's a fact. What up, Woogie Hauser? Yeah, so I'm gonna have him come on. He know her ever since she was a kid. So damn, I didn't make the water hot enough. I need to make some much hotter warm water. She's gonna learn firsthand. I'm laughing because she's gonna learn firsthand. She's about to learn firsthand while most of the people in my family, nobody's scared of me. But while most of the people in my family, none of the people in they don't fuck with me. If they see me somewhere minding my business, they either come enjoy my time with me or they just don't fuck with me. Because I don't fuck with nobody. But when you start me up, I don't know when to stop. So she about to find out first hand. I just want everybody to remember. I just want to say this real quick. Oh, fuck. Okay, no, that's that bad. All right. She's about to find out firsthand. Shit I'm about to do is going to be fucked up. Like, you don't understand. And remember, all the people that know her is going to see this. All of the people that know her and do business with her, they're going to see it. I'm going to tag them. All right, let's let that water get really hot. Because that coffee was just tepid. Nah, I'm not doing nothing. I'm really getting my coffee together. I'm not doing nothing. What the fuck? My voice ain't even changing or nothing. No, I'm not doing nothing. I'm really trying to get some coffee together. What up, Jay? But I have zero marijuanas. Does anybody want to put into anybody want to do some $5 drops? I have zero marijuanas. I wasn't even thinking about smoking it, to be honest with you. If anybody want to do some $5 drops, I could go purchase some marijuanas. I have money, I just don't got money for weed. Like, niggas be doing what they supposed to do responsibly. Niggas ain't just buying weed because they got fucking money. Like, I don't have any money allotted for weed right now. I got bills. Today's the 1st. I was looking for my coffee. It's over there. Today's the 1st. Nah, I don't got no weed. I ain't got no weed, man. What the fuck? What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I'm about to. She don't even understand what's about to come. Like, she don't know. 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 She don't know I never plan on talking to my brother again. So when she understands that I never plan on talking to my brother again, maybe then you'll understand how far I plan on taking it. Just ruminate. Just. I'm trying to think of the word. Ruminate on that. Just ruminate on that. Yeah, shout out to John Cruz. Does anybody want to, let's smack some haters. Let's smack some, wait, Ben Romany, you in New York? You in fucking Philadelphia. Let's smack some haters. What do you mean? Be a little bit more specific, JC. Be a little bit more specific. Now, I'm really about to do some shit, man. I'm about to ruin their lives. Their lives about to really be ruined just because she want to fuck with me. And I don't care. I want that to be clear. I don't care. I don't care, and I don't care what come with it. She could have left me alone at any point. She chose not to. So I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nobody saying I'm taking it too far. I don't want to hear nothing. She's been trolling me on the internet since the summer. Right? At least, minimum. Right? Watch what I'm about to do. What I'm about to do, I'm going to literally go get the people she scammed, for one. Like the people she scammed, I'm literally going to go get the people she scammed and interview all of them. Every one of them I can find. I missed everything. I'm sorry about that, Garrett Crawford. I don't have TV no more. Either my TV broke. I don't watch nothing. Everybody see what Christy Mack is doing. Y'all can call her on it. If you see somebody talking crazy, call them on it. Don't play with it. You see somebody talking crazy, call them on it. This is your fucking community. This is your room. This is your chat room. If you come here every day and somebody talking crazy, shoot at them niggas. That was the best 20K he ever spent. I think she works for Team Slurp also. That's a fact. Call her out. Go at her. I don't care. Rugi House says, I'll be laughing hard as fuck, but yo, that's a good idea. I'm gonna interview all of the victims of her scam. She don't understand what I'm about to do. She could have just left me alone. Davis dominated and Shakar did his thing. I told you Shakar was gonna win. Mayweather wanted to sign that kid. That's all I needed to know. Mayweather don't want to sign you because he wants you to do good. Mayweather want to sign everybody he thinks going to break his record. So they don't break it. You know how good Adrian Broner would have been if he would have never got caught up in that Mayweather hype? Let's keep it a stack. If Adrian Broner never would have got caught up in that Mayweather hype, you know what he'd be doing? Yeah, you get these weirdos coming here and they start talking crazy. Shoot at them niggas. This y'all chat room. One of the reasons we don't do the saloon is because we don't have consistent drops. One of the reasons we don't have consistent drops, I believe, is because of them. So everybody that like the saloon and want me to do the saloon more, when these niggas pull up, shoot at them. What the fuck? That's the reason why I don't do the saloon more. Susan Boyce-Padell don't got a problem with what she said. I don't care about what she said either, just to be honest with you. Shout out to King Will. What do y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I tell you what. This is what we're going to do. If y'all want me to go retroactively call out the saloon for the rest of the show, let me get 3 $10 drops right now, and I'll call out all of the saloon drops previously on the show and all of them now, and then I'll start going back to calling the saloon every day. The reason why I don't call the saloon every day for the last moment is because nobody, like, our drops be inconsistent. So I might call the saloon today, then I don't do the saloon again for like 4 or 5 days. Why was Ben Roman timed out? What did Ben Roman say? Hold on, I'm gonna go check it. Shout out to Susan Boyce-Padell with the $10 drop. We get 2 more $10 drops. I'm gonna call retroactively. Everything is a saloon drop. But also shout out to Susan Boyce-Padell with the $5 drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? I like calling $5 drops more than $10 drops, even though obviously I like the $10 drops more. But I really like calling the $5 drops. I don't know how much I be wanting y'all to send five. How much I be wanting y'all to send $5 drops instead of a $25. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I be wanting y'all to send $5 drops more than I would want you to send 25 $1 drops. Especially if the $5 drops is back to back to back to back to back to back. Like, that's lit. Like, I could make good funny humor out of that. Okay, so how am I going to get a hold of this? I'm here for this. Nope. And if you come onto my fucking Instagram, oh. Oh, word? I'm a funny guy, yo. I'm a funny guy. I wish I could tell you this fucking conversation I'm having right now. Okay. Because I'm laughing, but I'm not putting no laughing emojis. So this person don't even know how funny or humorous I find this unless they're in here with me. And that happens a lot when people be texting with me. You don't even be knowing I be finding the shit you be like. You be probably making my day and don't even know it. I don't know why Ben Roman was timed out though. What he did? What did Ben Roman do? They kicked him. He timed out. He ain't get kicked. He just got timed out. What did he say? Oh, because he went at homegirl. Yeah, he thinks that. I don't know who that is, Ben Roman. Don't go at that. We don't know if that's that person. That might be that person. A lot of people think it's that person. It might be that person. But we don't know. Let that person talk until they say something disrespectful. I want to see what Ben Roman said to get kicked, though. And pay attention to people that want to bring up things you did in your past. Like, let's say if a month ago you was having suicidal thoughts and then somebody is trying to remind you of those suicidal thoughts every day. Do anybody know what that person is trying to make you do? I'm going to say this again. Let's say if you was having suicidal thoughts and then somebody said, if you was having suicidal thoughts and then somebody is trying to remind you about your suicidal thoughts every day. I'm not hitting no weed. And somebody was trying to remind you about your suicidal thoughts every day. What would that person be trying to do? Anybody know? If you was having suicidal thoughts and there's a person that never wants you to forget about your suicidal thoughts. They try to remind you about how you was thinking about suicide every single day. First of all, who you think sent that person? God or Satan? Let's have this conversation. Who you think that person working for? God or Satan? They trying to call me out on my bluff. If they trying to call you out on your bluff, they trying to get you to kill yourself. Right? If you're trying to call somebody out on their bluff and they say that they're going to kill themselves, you're trying to get them to kill themselves. Definitely Satan. Thank you, Susan Boyce-Bedell. So you mean if somebody say they're going to jump off a building, you're going to call their bluff? If somebody says that they're going to kill a baby, you're going to call their bluff? Yeah, Gary Crawford, Satan trying to push you to it. So understand who these people are that come in here and troll me. Understand who these people are that come in here and troll me. Why does my sister-in-law come in here every day and want to talk about how I should commit suicide or how I was thinking about committing suicide? Because she can't have me, she want me dead? Says she can't have me, she want me dead. That's what we doing? That's really what we doing? So you're going to come here every day to try to talk to me about suicide because if you can't have me, you want me dead. Okay, I got you. Shout out to you, though. My dude, thank you. Is this so obvious? Is there anything more obvious than the fact that my brother's wife want to fuck me? Is there anything more obvious than that? Susan Boyce-Bedell says, someone who is suicidal has to change their thinking to survive. If you keep dragging them back, you're trying to kill them. Satan. Oh, you like the sweaters? Shout out to Macy's. Obviously, you can tell this is Hilfiger. Shout out to Macy's. That's where I do a lot of my shopping at. Whenever we get shopping money again, we're gonna pull up in Macy's. I would like for some of y'all in New York to pull up with me when we go shopping. She's butthurt because thank you, Ben Roman. I'm telling you she's mad because I didn't fuck her. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. It seems like your SIL sister-in-law. Yeah, she's the main team. Why do you think I came up with the name Team Slurp? You really think I just now knew that it was her? You don't know that I knew it was her months ago? You think I just now just came? Why do you think I came up with the name Team Slurp? You think I just figured out it was her? Me, Jack Frost, the guy who be telling you what's gonna happen 2-3 years in the future. You think I just figured out it was her? Just now? Or you think I got mad when she brought my daughter up? Think about that. Somebody's stalking you. You know it's them, but you don't go at them because you love your brother. She brought my sister, she brought my daughter into this. All fucking gloves is off, bitch. Ruby Hauser says, going through that with the young lady I met you with. Her sisters have a hate for me and they don't know me. Yeah, they like me. Why ain't meet Ruby first? You already know. First of all, every lady knows how it goes. The women in here know what the fuck I'm talking about. Because y'all probably had niggas do that to your brothers. Y'all probably have women do that to your brothers. You probably have women that do that to your husband. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know women like this. Susan Borspadell says, oh no, you better leave my kids, grandkids out of it. That's why I'm going at her. Fuck her. You want to bring my daughter up? That type of time. I'm going to get the people you scammed, and I'm going to interview them. I'm going to go get the people you scammed. I'm going to interview them. And I'm going to make sure I tag every single person you do business with. They're going to hear the same verbiage that you use to trick them. They're going to know just how much of a fraud you are and that you're a scammer. I'm going to tag people who you don't even know yet. Who you might run into because you're all in New York. Or because you're all in Philly. Or because you're all in D.C. I had nothing to do. I didn't know what I should do. Now I do. I know for a fact you tried to bang me. That's a factual statement. I don't even have to go off. I didn't even tell nobody how you was acting when I got to the house. I only told people how you was dressed and what happened. I didn't tell people about how you was acting when I got there. I haven't even told people how affectionate you were when I got there. So this is what you want to do. Don't forget about this. Every time you go play the victim and say I'm doing something to you, don't forget you stalked me for months and months and months. Since the summer. It's April. Seen and Unseen Boxing says, salute my brother Jack Frost and salute to the BBN family. Great fights last night. It's a go. I didn't get an opportunity. I didn't get an opportunity to watch them. I wish I did. What y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. I don't want to talk about this bullshit. What y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. Today's May 1st, and she's been doing this shit since fucking on and off since fucking summer. You trying to tell me she don't want to fuck me? What woman is gonna do that don't want to sleep with a nigga? A nigga that did nothing to them. I did nothing to her. I just want this to be known. Anything she accuses me of is... He said that he was going to post something on Instagram and he didn't. He went and he did a photo shoot for me that I did not pay him for, and he didn't give us the video. Why am I obligated to give you anything if y'all niggas ain't breaking bread with me? I'm not obligated to give you anything. That shit was for me, nigga. I didn't even ask y'all for money. Y'all was supposed to fucking just offer the shit. Yo, you came through. You did a pretty good job. We're gonna give you these bucks and those bucks. Ben Roman said, stay away from my girl Flores if you gotta get her restrained. Yo, my dude. My nigga, I'm never doing nothing. Like, I promise you. I'm literally one of those guys that when I'm dating a woman, I'm one of the most faithful niggas you are ever gonna come across. Because even when I'm single, I'm not looking for nobody to fuck. I'm never looking for nobody to fuck. Yeah, Ben is going in. Yo, Ben, you going in. Why don't you drop a dub to the Cash App, nigga? What the fuck? When was the last time you pulled up to the Cash App, Mr. Ben Roman? I can use a dub. Pull up. Or at least slap a hater. We gonna let Susan Bordell do all the work this morning all by herself? I keep forgetting I gotta put the shit on the charger. I need my phone to be charged. I think I'm gonna go shoot at the park today. If my leg and my back is feeling well, I might play basketball with a couple of people if they show up. But only if I'm feeling well. The last couple of days I haven't been playing basketball. I think they think I'm being a snob. I'm not being a snob. My back hurt. My back hurt. I'm not being a snob. I think they think I'm being a snob though. Just my back and my knee hurt, so I haven't been. I think they think I'm being a snob. If some real good players show up, I'll play because good players could see that you probably nursing when people are real good, they see you nursing an injury. They're not gonna exacerbate the injury. They might take advantage of the injury, but they're not trying to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? When people aren't really that good, they might not be able to recognize that you're laboring. Is my point. So they might accidentally. Nothing on purpose. Just accidentally, cause you a problem. Shout out to Susan Bortz-Bedell. She said, here's a dub for Ben Roman. Ben Roman. Susan Bortz-Bedell said, I'm going to do all of the hard work myself, Mr. Ben Roman. I'm going to drop a dub in your name. Shout out to Susan Bortz-Bedell. She's dropping dubs in the names of other people. Ben Roman. Wait, what he wrote? Only because I don't have... Oh, don't worry. Susan Bortz-Bedell paid it forward for you today. Pay it forward for her next week. Copy? Pay it forward for her next week. She paid it forward for you today. Shout out to Miss Susan Bortz-Bedell. She said pay it forward for her next week and then we all good. Yeah, Christy Mack is a troll. Susan Bortz-Bedell, Christy Mack is trying to get you to stop donating. She gonna come for you. They gonna send somebody for you, Susan Bortz-Bedell. I don't know how strong you are. They gonna work on you probably for the next 7-8 months until they can get you to leave. I don't know how strong you are, Susan Bortz-Bedell, but they coming for you. I tell everybody this, and then everybody says they not gonna get me, Jack. I'm too strong. And then 5-6 months later, I never see him again. So it was nice having you here, Susan Bortz-Bedell. Shout out to Ben Roman. Okay, so Ben Roman is basically saying he has the cash. Ben Roman is saying he basically has the cash, right? But he doesn't have it in his account. So he says he got to get to the bank so he can put the money in the account so he can send it through Cash App. So he says he got $3 right now and he's going to send the 17 later on. Shout out to Ben Roman. This is the way we do comedy. I like when y'all guys get in on jokes and make up y'all own jokes. That makes me feel like good. Not the drop. It's a $3 drop. Just I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Shout out to Garrett Crawford. He says, shout out to Susan Boisverdale. Okay, so everybody can know what's going on. Christy Mack said, Susan, don't stop. Susan said, I gotcha. Susan Vidales with the $5 drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? All of the slappings. Garrett Crawford says, Team Slurp, jazz hands. Team Slurp, jazz hands. Team Slurp. Oh man, I don't got the Team Slurp song. I gotta get my computer fixed so I can get the Team Slurp song. Ben Roman said, I see you, Susan. Susan is doing all of the things. She's trying to encourage other people to pull up with her. I don't know. I assume that's what she's trying to do. Shout out to Susan Boisverdale. BBNNETWORK. We need all of y'all motherfuckers to start liking the content again. Susan, are you married anywhere near New Jersey? Shout out to Woogie Hauser. Hold on. Shout out to KC. I don't do that enough no more. What is your favorite Jack Frost saying? Put that in the chat, please. You can put up to 2. I want to know what your favorite Jack Frost saying is. Susan using your missing money card. A widow in Washington's. Hey, if I ever visit Washington D.C. or if I ever visit whatever Washington that is, I got a place to stay. What is your favorite Jack Frost BBN saying? Please put it in the chat. I would definitely do a BBN tour where I'll tour America for a couple of months, pulling up on y'all guys and saying what's up. I would do that. That's a fact. I would do that. I pull up at somebody's crib. I stay there for a couple of days and go to another person's crib. If we had the funding in the financing to do that, that would be a dope segment. Like that would be dope. That would be dope content. Like that content would be lit. Somebody's gonna steal my idea that got more money than me. That content will be lit. Roogie. Let's go, Roogie Hauser. The drugs. That's a the T-H-A, by the way. T-H-A. The drugs. It's T-H-A. Seattle. I pull up in Seattle. I got somewhere to stay. Hell yeah, I'll pull up with you. That's a fact. I do a thing where I go fly around America, but we need so much funding for that. But I would definitely do a thing where I fly around America and pull up on every single person. Not every single person, but people in the community that I fuck with. I'll take the day off if you pulling up, and you could crash at the crib too. Must warn you, the smoke gonna be thick in the crib. I do need a place to crash when I pull up in Philly. I would come to Philly more. They got a lot of business prospects in Philly. If you know what, Ben Roman, we got to talk about this. Probably not today, but we got to talk about this coming this summer. Because if I had a place to stay, I would pull up in Philly. Y'all don't understand. I have way more opportunity for me in Philly and in Atlanta. So if there's anybody in Atlanta that I could pull up on, let me know. There's a lot of. I got a podcast opportunity in Atlanta. I'm getting too old for this ish. Y'all gotta start making sure I don't stop saying my old sayings. So I need to be reminded that I say these things so I can keep doing it. I like a lot of our old sayings. All the things that I do and say is generally organic. Hit them with the bags. Yeah, everything I do and say is generally organic. Copy. Everything I do and say is generally organic. So I might just forget to say some shit for months because a situation doesn't transpire where I think it's necessary. Or I might get a new saying that it just becomes more reflexive. Wait, is that even a thing? Yeah, so pretty much. Anime Manian said, wow, with a whole laugh out loud. No idea what you laughing at, but I hope it was worth it. KC, don't kick them. They just laughing. KC says, my favorite is you rat bastard. I like that one too. It could be a positive or negative. That's why I like it. That's why I like it. That's one of my favorites too. You rat bastard. You can probably, I've been saying that my whole life. Also, just for everybody that can know, that saying actually it comes from my pops. So for everybody that likes that saying, that's 100% something that I got from him. Alright? I always give credit where credit is due. So for anybody that I don't care what I think about you, I'm always gonna give credit to you when it's deserved. I got that saying from my pops, and I love that saying also. That's a fact. I've been using that saying ever since I went forever. Copy. Hell yeah, I want to start pulling up on some of y'all motherfuckers. That's a fact. Rat bastards. See, I don't want to say motherfuckers, but I can say rat bastards. That curse is more acceptable. Team Slurp, jazz hands. Team Slurp. All the D glasses, I'm missing everything because I'm here at work. I can't give my full attention. Or the didn't work. Nah, you good, all the D glass. We ripping this morning. We got great commenters in. Like when we got motherfuckers coming like this with the comments, it makes the content easy. That's a fact. Mr. Vaughn put in a lot of work this morning. 2 of the topics in which we spoke about, he directly sent. That's a fact. Mr. Vaughn, you are much appreciated. Your acumen and everything else, you are much appreciated. Everyone is. I just feel like I needed to say that for you specifically for reasons. Yep, told you Christy Mack was a troll. Y'all want to kick Christy Mack yet? Don't kick Christy Mack. Who want to kick Christy Mack? I told you Christy Mack was a troll. Put bags. Who was the people that found out before we kick Christy Mack? Everybody that was saying Christy Mack was a troll before they showed themselves, I want you to put bags in the comment section first. Because you motherfuckers, y'all getting that Jack Frost sight. You're getting that Jack Frost foresight. Copy? Y'all getting that Jack Frost foresight. Alright? You learning it. You acquiring it. You seeing it. You're manifesting it. Let's go. You're getting that Jack Frost foresight because the person really ain't say nothing, but you felt it. You felt it. Right? Because they didn't say nothing, but you felt it. Hang out with me, man. You're going to go places. That's a fact. I got to blow my nose down. Fact. Hang out with me, yo. You're gonna go places. And for the person that's sending me the stuff right now, I know I wasn't reading. I'm gonna look right now. The bag's on you? Nah, I got it. I copy. Yeah, because I don't want to kick them all the way out yet. You the man, Artie D. Glass. That was the thing to do, by the way. Now they can't comment while we discuss about us kicking them out. That was the thing to do. You ahead of the curve. What the fuck, yo? Miss Phyllis, Miss Phyllis, Miss Phyllis, Miss Phyllis, Miss Phyllis, Miss Phyllis. That's a fact. Miss Phyllis, dope content as always. Always sending me stuff that I could listen to and helps with the channel. I really fucks with her. Alright, let's throw her out. Making $0 an hour working for Team Slurp. Let's get this account up out of here. Bounce. They're done. They're all the way out the door. They got hit with all the bags. Susan Boyce Bedell is dropping the money bags. New rule. If you are not a person that fucking does drops, you cannot drop money bags when we kick somebody. And if you are a person that is doing drops on the day that we kick somebody, you are only to do money bags. Get out of here. And we talking about something else right now. I can't go after you. Copy? I can't go after you right now, homegirl. We talking about something else right now. God damn it. As soon as we start talking, look, that was her. That was her. As soon as I kicked her out, as soon as we kicked that account, the BQ account came in. That was her. She has to see me every day, all day. I promise you, if my live was 10 hours, she would be in here for 10 hours. I promise you. I'm going for your message, Mr. Vaughn. You put in work this morning. That's a fact, Mr. Vaughn. Mr. Vaughn, I said that. You got to stop missing when I'm bigging you up, okay, Mr. Vaughn? I bigged you up twice this show. I bigged you up, right? I just bigged you up. I said that you was working overtime this morning also. That's a fact. Come on, Mr. Vaughn. It's been a long morning, my brother. It's been a long morning. Did you have your coffee yet? Did you have your coffee? 10 hours of slurping. That got to be feeling magnificent. What the fuck, y'all? Who said that stupid shit? Who said that stupid? Fucking KC. God damn it, yo. Ben Roman says, I can tell when it's a troll also. They're very poorly disguised for all the effort to deface my man's face. They are very poorly disguised. I don't even look at the thing. I don't, because on the phone it's harder for me to see, so I don't really look at the thing. Gary Crawford said, BQ dreams about Frost sausage. Frost lives in Team Slurp's head. Seen Unseen Boxer said, obsessed. Yeah, she's obsessed. She's obsessed. She already know what it is. Mr. Vaughn said, what the fuck? Casey says, damn, Jack, you are, yeah, that was a lot, man. That was, what happened was, the thing you said was funny, and then the response I had after that, I don't know if y'all heard it, that's the shit combined with the thing that you said that sent it over the top. Yeah, so okay, so I can't think about that. Alright, so I can't think about that. So yeah, I can't think about that. So I can't think about that. Every time I think about that, I start laughing. I don't like that. Sometimes my imagination is not a good thing, man. I'm trying to say. Sometimes my imagination does more harm than it does good. I can't think about that shit. Don't remind me of that damn comment. I ain't got time for that. Damn it. right. God dang it. Let me go. Oh, Lord. All right. What we talking about? Are we just chilling? I think we just chilling at this point, right? Oh, boy. Yeah, man. My dude, what woman puts this much energy into a man that they don't want to sleep with? That's all I got to say. I have nothing else to say. I have zero things to say. What kind of woman puts this much energy into a man that did nothing wrong to her that she does not want to sleep with? Could I ask that question? Jay Perez came in here saying lies earlier. We don't, Jay Perez came in here saying something earlier that we can't quantify. We don't know if anything that Jay Perez says is the truth. I already also says that I'm not reading any of Jay Perez's comments. So I remember Livewire. I'm also not remembering I'm not reading his comments. So whenever you hear me say I'm not reading somebody's comments, don't ever take their comments like they have anything to do with the BBN network. Just so we can be clear. I'll look up and see if he committed suicide, though. There is no report of him killing himself. So if I was you, I would not lend to that. I wouldn't give into that. That's most likely just, you know who. Team Slurp. Team Slurp. Jazz hands. Team Slurp. Yeah, just kidding. I know Team Slurp. Look, I told you. She can't go nowhere, nigga. She can't go nowhere, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you? She hit every show, I promise you. Every show. She got accounts that she could be nice to me so she could get love. And then she got the accounts that she could talk crazy to me on. I promise you. Because she really want me to love her. Why do you think she show up to the show every day? Let's just keep it a stack. Let's just keep it a stack. Let's just keep it a stack. If this wasn't my sister's, this is the point. If this wasn't my brother's wife, you would think I would have fucked her for her to be doing all of this. Let's keep it a stack. If this wasn't my brother's wife, y'all would have all assumed I fucked her. Right? Let's keep it a stack. Put it in the chat. Who agrees that if this was not my brother's wife, that you would have thought I would have already have fucked her and that's why she acting like this? Drop a frost in the chat if you agree with that. Drop a frost in the chat. Drop a frost in the chat if you agree that if this was not my brother's wife, you would have already thought I fucked her. No, I'm not reaching out to him. I'm not reaching out to him. Drop a frost. If you think, if this was not my brother's wife, and you heard all of this shit that she's doing to try to stay in my life, who would have thought I fucked her? Slurp. Jazz hands. So don't tell me she don't want to fuck me. Copy? Don't tell me that. Everyone knows that's a bona fide 100% fact. And I don't make back up with people who do evil to me. Period, ever. I promise you. So this is not a situation where I'm going to speak to anybody on that side. Ever. Don't think this is a we're going to come back. Never. I don't believe in forgiving people for evil. I believe in forgiving the person for mistakes. I believe in forgiving the person for being misled, misunderstanding, for just not being good enough. But I don't believe in forgiving people when a person is purposely trying to do something to cause you harm, especially when it's for no reason. I don't believe in that. Yes, it was also the. Why do I keep having problems with women that want me, and then when I don't want them or whatever, and then they follow me around and stalk me? Why? Yes, one of the first mods, the chick that was the first mod, they tried to make me be in a relationship with her. I have stupid problems. If she was attractive, I would be dating her right now if she was attractive. But that girl was not attractive. I'm just gonna keep it a whole stack with you. If she was attractive, if she was even, I'm not gonna say, if she was attractive, no, I'm not gonna say it like that. Because I don't really like all of that. I just like, most of the females I really like just look average, be honest with you. Or what other people would say is average. Like, I like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not one of those dudes that want a big badunk and stuff. I don't even like big breasts. All the females I date got big breasts. I don't even like them. Honestly. Garrett Crawford says, Jack, she has tasted the sun. No, she is not. She probably drugged me. And now watch. Somebody's going to say I'm disrespecting my brother. No, your wife was disrespecting me. She wanted this smoke. This is everything she wanted. So now I'm going to give her everything she wanted, and I'm going to give her more. I'm going to make sure that I give her so much that there's no way she can want more. Just so we can be clear. I'm gonna keep this going for a couple of years. I don't care what race or nationality a woman is. I just want to meet somebody that I could vibe with so I could be my best self. That's it. I want to meet somebody I could vibe with so I could be my best self. I want to meet somebody you can't be but so close to God until you become your best self. So I want to meet somebody that's going to help me be able to be my best self. I want to get as close to God as possible. Period. So I'm not interested in just fucking, I'm not interested in none of that. And most of the females you meet, they just don't want to fuck. Most of the females you meet, they don't, that they're not into what I'm into. So it's stupid of me to even try to, it don't make sense. I'm going to break my own heart. I'm going to go try to date somebody that I know that this person doesn't want or isn't ready or has no designs on having a real relationship. Like, so that don't make sense. You understand what I'm saying? Seen and Unseen Boxing says, I love all that shit. Big everything. But keep the belly short. No, I'm not big. I don't really. No. I'm not. I'm not big on the belly. But you don't have to have a fucking 6-pack. But no, I'm not for the belly. The stomach is the one thing that I just can't do. I can't do the stomach, and I can't do a weird looking nose. Everybody have their things that they just can't do. I just can't do a stomach, and I can't do a weird looking nose. I just can't do it. Oh, you saw how she looked? You said she gave... Oh, the other chick. The first... Yes, Medea vibes. Yes. And she was, like, mean. I don't want a girl that's mean to the world. What the fuck do I want to be with a female that's mean to the world? Like, what the fuck? I want to be with a woman the world loves. Like, why the fuck would I want to be with a woman that's mean to the world? I want to be with a woman that when she shows up, the world loves her. What the fuck? Like... When I want to be with somebody that when individuals experience their energy, it's a positive experience. I don't want to be with a person that when people experience your energy, it's some bullshit all the time. I'm fine with muffin tops. Muffin tops is cool. I kind of like muffin tops. As long as it's not too much fluff, I like muffin tops. What the fuck wrong with you? I like when they got that. That shit is cute. What the fuck wrong with you? I can do it as long as it's not like crazy. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Muffin tops is cute sometimes. What the fuck? Niggas said can't do muffin tops. Muffin tops is cute some of the time, nigga. Like, a little bit of fluff, yo. What the fuck? I like when a woman is soft, man. I don't like okay, if she's like, weightlifting and she work out like that, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna date her. That's crazy. But I like when a woman's soft, man. I like when a woman's soft, like nice and soft to the touch. But I like tomboys, so I'm just all types of different opposites. I love tomboys. I just fucking love tomboys. I like a girl that I could just be hanging out with, and I'll be like, yo, let's go shoot some hoops. And she's like, shit, I've been waiting for you to ask. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's dope. I like a girl that be like, yo, let's go jogging this morning. I don't care how much I don't want to jog. I might just go do it because she's encouraging this stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want a woman like that. Like, what the fuck? I was dating this one chick, and we should just sit down and read books together. So, like, I'm on shit like that. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm different, man. And when I mean read books together, I mean there's one book. Like, we just take turns reading out loud. Like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's dope. I love, like, that's what you do, bro. Like, that's what you do. That's family shit. Yeah, what? When the muffin top also has a butt on it? Has a little bit of baggage in the back ends and it's all the goodnesses. Let's go. Wait, which muffin top around the corner with the booty? There is a muffin top around the corner with the booty. Do she got a muffin top? I don't know. She got a booty though, but I think she got a man. She working in a store. I don't know. I think she got a man. She told me she got a man like 3 times. I don't look at her like that. Like, once you tell me she got a man, I don't really, like, it's like, all right, whatever. You know, you just in a whole nother category. I'm pretty sure there's women that told me that they had a man because they didn't want to sound like they was alone and they probably wanted to date me, but they don't know as soon as you tell me you have a man, like, that immediately turns everything off. Oh, I'm going to be doing something against God that I cannot do. So, no, fuck it. I'm not doing this with y'all making fun of girls that y'all consider to be big girls. I like big girls. I just want you to carry it well. I'll date a big girl. She carry it well. What the fuck is wrong with that? First of all, I like thick legs. So I've dated quite a few big girls in my life. You carry it well. If you carry it the way I like it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say carry it well. That's not fair. Everybody got different preferences of a body types. If you carry it the way that I like it, okay, you're crazy. You're crazy. And I'm not going to say the next thing because then I'm going to be bringing up kids, and I don't want to bring up kids. So you don't want me to bring up your kids. Copy? You don't want me to bring up your kids. You really don't want me to bring up your kids. So I'm trying, even though you brought up my kids, I'm trying not to bring up your kids. They're still my nieces. I'm trying not to bring up your kids. All right? They're kids. I'm trying not to bring up your kids. Believe me, you don't want me to say what I have to say. And I know what you're going to do. You're going to force me to say it so you could then say I'm doing something to you. But I'm telling you I don't want to say it. If you force me to say it, that's not me doing anything to you. That's you asking for it. I just want to be clear on this. I'm telling you I don't want to say certain things about your children. If you force me to say those things, if you keep fucking with me till I say those things, that's not me doing a thing to you. I know you're going to try to play the victim to everyone, but that's you antagonizing me, and then that's me responding. I just want to say that, because the thing that I'm going to say is about to be really fucked up. Seen and Unseen said, my girl ain't little, not a balloon, but not a small fry. Yeah, so there's nothing wrong with that. I just want you to be carrying it nice. And not for nothing, when y'all women be smiling, when y'all women be smiling, y'all gonna pull a lot of niggas y'all had no idea you was gonna pull. There's a lot of niggas that like y'all big girls. I'm telling you right now, I'm a dude. I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of niggas that like y'all. But that's why the bubbly, happy big girls that carry it well, that's why they stay with a man. It's not because they paid. I'm telling you right now. There's nothing in the world like laying next to a woman and feeling like you loved. There's very few things in the world better than that. Yeah, see? Hold on. I just want this to be clear. Because she's going to say, wifey definitely got to be a rider. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, because when I say the thing I'm going to say, because she's been talking about my children. She's been talking about my daughter. I have not spoke on your children. I do love my nieces. I love my brother. I know what you're doing. You're going to keep trying to get me to say things so you can try to make it seem like I don't love them. But the fact is you don't love them because you're attacking me knowing that I'm going to say things that's going to hurt them. You don't love your own family. You know I'm going to say the thing if you fuck with me. You know if you go away and just leave me alone, I'm not going to say nothing. But you know if you show up and you fuck with me, I'm going to say things that's going to hurt your family. But you still stay here and say things to make me say things that's going to hurt your family. You don't care about your own family. Like your own family. You don't care about them. And I mean, there's many points that I could literally bring up in real life where you leave your kids places. Okay? So there's things you don't care about your own family. You live with these people in the same house with them. You don't care about them. You know I'm going to shoot at them. You know I'm going to shoot at all of y'all. But you still stay here and disrespect me. You don't care about your own family. You don't care about your own family. You don't care about your own kids. Like your own kids. You just don't care about your family. Like you got no heart. This ain't on me. I'm minding my business. I'm on my platform talking my shit. You showed up over here. This is on you. Every single thing I say about you and yours is on you. Because if you were not here, I wouldn't be saying it. I don't like you. I want that to be clear. I've never liked you. I've always been polite because I love my brother. There's not one moment in the history of me knowing you that I did not think you was a bad person. I love my brother though. And I saw the way he looked at you. So I respected you every single time I saw you. Showed you love every single time I saw you. But I've never liked you. And when you got you pregnant, I thought it was a mistake. Not that my niece was born, because that's God-given. Salute to her. But I thought that he made a fucking mistake by getting you pregnant. That's a fact. The first time I saw you, I thought you was a whore. That's a fact. The first time I saw you, I could smell the fucking horality just ruminating off of you. I could smell all the slutty energy. I've never liked you. My sister don't like you. Why? Because you a whore. My sister don't like her because she's a whore. Now say something about my sister. I bet you Crystal slapped the shit out of you. Say something about her. I bet you Crystal slapped the shit out of you, bitch. You always acting like you fight. Crystal will whoop your ass. Say something about my sister. You scared of my sister. Say something about my sister. Put her name in your mouth. I promise you she gonna lay you out, bitch. Say something about my sister. I bet you ain't. I bet you gonna be polite to her. I bet you you know not to say nothing about my sister, bitch. Say something about her. My sister Crystal, right? She's scared to death of her. She's scared to death of my sister. Say something about my sister. I want to apologize. I didn't mean for that to take a whole left turn. I want to apologize to the community, not to her. She deserved everything. She deserves more than that. You have no idea. But I do want to apologize to the community. Yeah, say something about my sister. My sister said you a whore. My sister told me you a whore. Tell me I'm lying. Do we have to talk about all of your infidelity? Do you try to talk about all the time you cheated on my brother and my brother accepted you back because he loved you? Do we got to talk about that? Okay. Whatever you want to talk about, put it in the chat. I'll talk about it. You nasty slut. You nasty slut that anybody can have. Put it in the chat. I'll talk about it. Let's go. You really want me to blow you up? Like, I'm already going to bring my cousins on to talk about how you scam. You really want me to blow you up? I'm going to have them also come on and talk about how you a whore. How about that? Anything else? Because you're not going to leave me alone. You're going to stay here, right? Anything else? All right. We're going to get back to the content. When she pull back up, I'm going to flame her some more. Also, does anybody, is anybody upset I'm flaming her? If anybody is upset I'm flaming this person for trolling me for like the last 7, 8, 9 months, let me know. Put it in the chat. I want to know who's upset. KJ said this is low-key entertaining. I want to know who's upset that I'm flaming my sister-in-law because she want to fuck me, and since she can't, she trolls me. Who's upset I'm flaming her? With nothing but the truth, by the way. I want to know who's upset. I want to know who thinks that it's okay, but, keep it to a minimum, 2-3 minutes at a time. And who's here for it? I haven't even started, Al B. Al B, I haven't started. Don't have a fucking dirty ass yard like you and start with a nigga that know all of your shit. Your yard is dirty. Like you. I want to explain something to y'all. They're still pretending like it's not her because they don't know how I know. I'm not going to tell them how I know. I'm never going to tell them how I know. So they could keep lying to me. When you figure out something about somebody and you know it 100%, never tell them how you know. Never. Just let them keep lying. Because while they're lying, they're still not sorry. You know they're not sorry. You understand what I'm saying? When they fess up, that's when you know they're really sorry. When they're really being apologetic. They're fessing up to something that they don't even know for certain you know. Copy? So they don't know how I know. Nigga, Ben Roman just sent me a picture of his woman. Could I show people? Okay, your shorty she's doing the things. Could I show people this picture? I want to know if I can show people this picture, Ben Roman. Yes, this is her reputation. She's a scammer, she's a stalker, and she's Team Slurp. And first of all, I need every single person on Instagram to go repost this. I need every single person to go repost this on Instagram. I'm waiting for Ben to let me know if that's his I need every single person to go on Instagram and repost these 2 posts from the BBN Network, from the Jack Frost's account. I'm not gonna, somebody said Crystal or Butch. I don't know if that's her. But I'll tell Crystal that somebody put this in here and then you can deal with it. Yeah, I just tell Crystal because nobody knows anything about Crystal. So nobody knows anything about Crystal. Nobody knows how Crystal looks. Nobody knows what Crystal is into. Nobody knows zero about Crystal except for people that know Crystal. So if you're going to say Crystal's a Butch, it literally has to be somebody that knows Crystal. right? She's not a butch, by the way. She's just really tough. She's not somebody to fuck with. She's nowhere near a butch. I need everybody to go repost this. I don't care if you're a big platform. Every platform, I need to repost this. The other one, not so much. But I need every single platform, every single person in here to repost this and have everybody that follow you that you can repost this. I want to see this reposted 1,000,000 fucking times. I got to deal with this every day, right? And the reason why I said that was because so if Crystal see the clip, she knows that was her. So you know it's her talking crazy about you. You understand what I'm saying? Wink, wink. So you know it's her talking crazy about you. I'm not sure how Banger embarrassed me, but okay. Keeps exposing who they are. Thank you. No, she's not smart. I keep telling you this. She's not smart. She's just a liar. She's not smart. She's just a liar. Stop thinking that people are smart because they lie. Liars are not smart. They're just deceiving you. Being able to lie better than another person does not make you better than that other person or smarter than that other person. It just makes you a better liar. Yeah, I can show it. Somebody timestamp that part for me so I can send it to my sister. Somebody, whoa. Let me record it straight from my phone. That's even better. I'm gonna send it to my sister, see what she feel about it when I get the opportunity. Fuck them, man. People really think they got the opportunity. People really think that they got the... Look, she was in here disrespecting my sister, calling my sister a butch. My sister's not a butch, by the way. But she's in here calling my sister a butch. The only people that would know who my fucking sister is. She's in here calling my sister a butch. None of y'all never saw my sister. This is fucking BQ Mommy. Trolling me for months on end and months on end. Trying to make me homeless. My fucking brothers... My brother's sister want me to be homeless. The last time I was homeless, I lived with them. Why would she want me to be homeless? Anybody got any answers? Anybody got any answers? Anybody got any opinions? Anybody got any answers? Anybody got any opinions? Last time I was actually homeless, I lived with them. She's trying to now make me homeless again. Anybody has any opinions or any feelings about what is her issues and problems? Or what she might be trying to do? Anyone? Thank you! She fucking misses me! Oh, hold on. Let me tell y'all something. I tell you about when I used to be at their crib. So I wake up early in the morning. So one of the things I do is I used to make sure every time when I wake up in the morning, I go to the store. You know what I'm saying? I make sure I go to the store, come back with some coffee, some muffins or something to eat or something like that. Whenever it was noon or it was time for lunch, I make sure, yo, what you want to eat today? Let's go. Like, I'm that guy. Yo, what you want to eat today? Yo, what you think we should eat today? Yo, all right, cool. I'll be right back. I'll go to the store. Like, I'm that guy. When we sitting in the house and you just being too quiet, hey, what's up? What's over there? What you doing? You good? I'm that guy. Yeah, she missed me, nigga. Yeah, she missed me. She missed having me in her fucking house. I don't care what she say. I don't care what she say. Yeah, she missed having me in the house. I wake up in the morning. I go in the morning to the store. Whether you want coffee or snacks or not, I bring them back. Lunchtime, I go pick us up lunch. Ask you what you want. We make a plan. We discuss snacks throughout the day. Then at some point, I go out and get us some snacks. fuck do you think? Yeah, she does want me to be dependent on her. That's a fact. The fuck do you think? Yeah, she just thinks she's smart. I promise you she does. She's not, though. She's pretty stupid. My dude, no matter what she said, my dude, who in the hell trolled? My dude, she's been trolling me for how long? Okay, copy. I wanted to know. I asked you, I said, yo, can I show the picture? But you wasn't hearing shit. And then if you said something, I didn't see. This has been Roman. This has all been Roman right here. See, I like this. This has not been Roman. This is somebody else. I like this. Like, I like that. Look at them big ass hips. No, the breasts ain't too big. It's nice. I like this shape. She looked like she, mid-30s or whatever. Let's go. Where Ben Roman at? Hold on. Ben Roman is like, nigga, you better show everybody my woman. Like, yeah, I got you, Mr. Roman. This is Ben Roman woman. They ain't playing. They like, show up to this crib, you rat bastard. We even got a dog. Imagine if you show up and the dog is the one that wants all the smoke. You're like, what the hell is going on? That dog just started tearing the nigga ass up. Yo, how would that feel? How would you feel if you pull up to a crib to rob a nigga? They got the gun on you so you can't do nothing, and some little ass dog like that just tearing you up. Yo, that should be in a movie. Yo, why they did Coi Leray like this? They said who got the best album out right now. They put Coi Leray in there. Why they did Coi Leray like that? What y'all want to talk about? We rolling. We already knew. We usually off by now, but we having a good show. And not because it drops. We're just having a good show because the chat showed up today. Y'all showed up today, so I don't really want to get offline. You feel me? When y'all show up like this and we having a good time, I don't really want to get offline. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to stay. So what else we talking about? If not, I'm gonna go get some food. Because I'm starting to get hungry. I got a whole nother thing. Like, I just really, like, it's just like, I'm doing good on this other thing. You should do a 24-hour chat. When we get our computer back, I would like to do like a real elongated conversation where I just invite a lot of people in and we just talk for hours on end. I would like to do that, but I got to get a new computer first. So that's all that is on the weights. That's on all the weights. Who unfollowed 6ix9ine and cut him off? Steve will do it situation. He probably unfollowed 6ix9ine. That was probably a good business move as far as to stay alive. You don't know how people... I keep trying to explain to y'all. People be beefing with niggas on the internet. You don't know what fucking fool you're going to run into that might think that this fake beef is real. You don't know who you might run into that might think that the fake beef is real, man. You don't know. That's what I keep trying to explain to people and don't nobody want to hear. They be like, yeah, but this and this and that. Nah. You don't know. You don't know. All right? You don't know. You don't know. Copy? You don't know which one of these... They don't know which one of these beefs be real. People be running into people in real life and they be thinking that the beef is more than it is. I'm telling you. Now somebody is trying to get me to say something about my brother. They say your brother should punch sonic rings out of you like the man in the Bronx did. You talking about the dude that hit me when I was facing the other direction because when I was standing up with him, he couldn't land a punch on me? That guy? Yeah, I guess he should, but are you trying to get me to say something aggressive back to my brother so then you could say that I'm trying to tell my brother that I'm trying to fight him? That's what it sounds like? I'm not going to fall for it? No, I know why Steve will do it, cut him off. But I'm saying I don't know if he cut him off specifically because he feels like 6ix9ine set him up, or if he cut him off because he just don't want to get involved in this shit. That's what I'm saying. He might be like, yo, I don't want to get involved in this shit. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm saying we know like the overall event that happened, you know, the intricacies, the minor details. That's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to keep an open mind and not trying to say and trying to. I don't bet on sports, but if you want to get me into sports betting, KJ, hit me up on Instagram. Get me into sports betting. I'd like to get into sports betting. Teach me. Hit me up on Instagram. I got a couple of people over here that want to get involved with a couple of different things, but I got to get bread in order for me to invest first before I can bring it back to you guys. That's what I'm thinking, Jason Elliott. Steve didn't want no smoke. Ben Roman said he's been getting death threats. I 100% think that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why I'm trying to tell you. These 6ix9ine, these people don't understand how serious the situation is. They're going to keep fucking with 6ix9ine. It is what it is. Yeah, send me everything. I need you to just not send me the link, but I want to have a conversation with you about it. There's at least 3 or 4 different investment opportunities that I've been hit with by different people that I do want to get involved in. I just got to make sure that I have the finances to do it first. I don't want to send y'all guys to go do something and it's a scam, or it doesn't work, or we don't know how to make it work. So I want to figure out how to make it work before I bring it to you guys, so I can bring it to you guys with results, if that makes any sense. KC says, it's weird though, because when it happened, he was defending 6ix9ine in the situation. Now he's saying something different. Now he's saying he was used. First he said Perkio knew what's up. Yeah, because he was lying from the rip. He helped trick the guy. He helped trick him. I think he didn't understand more than anything else. But I told you all dude had to do was apologize. I said that shit. If dude apologizes, they gonna forgive him because he didn't know. And you heard what the Zoe said. The Zoe straight up said that they don't blame Steve will do it. They blame Tekashi 6ix9ine. You're never supposed to blame the platform. So shout out to the Zoes. How the fuck you blame the platform? You're never supposed to blame the platform. Ben Roman says, I must say, Philly Eagles had a hell of a draft. Watch out this year for the Birds. I think Philly has the same problem New York has. The fans are so hard on the athletes that when the athletes need the fans to pick them up, the fans don't always show up. You understand what I'm saying? I think Philly and New York specifically, and maybe LA also, it'll behoove the franchises to try to do something different with the seating. Make it so that more people are going to be in the arena that might be, I don't know. I want to say let some lower income people win more. Like they need more lower price seats. That's the problem. Because if they had more people from the hood in Madison Square Garden would be lit. They have too many fucking button tie people with the fucking games in Madison Square Garden. That's the problem. So what happens is you have too many people who never had to work for nothing. Alright? Or they really don't have to work as hard. Let's get some more hard workers in the stands. Let's get some fucking construction workers in the stands. Let's get some teachers in the stands. Let's get some people that work on the ground in the stands. You understand what I'm saying? Let's make those prices for the tickets more reasonable. And then we're going to have better fan output at the actual garden. So I believe that's a problem. I think Philly also suffers from that. Casey says, if he really was 6ix9ine man, he should have continued. No, he's trying to stay alive. What you talking about? He's trying to stay. They not coming to fight him, man. That nigga trying not to die. Y'all guys are crazy. I'm not gonna read your comment out of respect. Yeah, I'm food all the way in the streets. As soon as I get killed, let everybody know BQ Mommy has something to do with it. Her peoples are from Astoria, Queens. So if I get killed, it's probably from somebody in Astoria, Queens. That's where her peoples is at. Dalton's. That's the name of the bar where her people go. Every Thursday night, BQ Mommy and her people are at Dalton's. Every Thursday night. So if anybody want to go pull up on BQ Mommy and thank her for the way that she treats the BBN Network, y'all can, or if something happens to me, y'all can find BQ Mommy at Dalton's Thursday nights in Astoria, Queens. Wow, not in Philly. Philly is the only NFL stadium with a jail and judge in the stadium when it acts up. They don't need a jail and judge, but that kind of lends to the problem I'm saying they have. And that's the football game. I was talking more about basketball than anything else, to be honest with you. But yeah, that kind of shows the problem. You have to have a jail in the fucking stadium. Your fans is an issue. Gary Crawford says, everyone is excited about their team after the draft. I'm excited for the Broncos draft, and we didn't even have a first round pick. Well, we got dangerous. That's a fact. The Broncos is going to be tough. Susan Boyce Patel said, whoever that kid's manager is really the big one responsible for getting punked. Yeah, I think that he is responsible, but you can't turn down shit like this. Like I think after they got there, it was the manager's responsibility. Before they pulled up, they had no reason to know anything. After they got there, I don't think they handled it well. But he probably just doesn't have a manager. He just probably has a guy that just reads off a list and makes sure that he shows up at a place and does a thing. He's not a real manager. Nah, I don't want to send nobody after that woman. Leave that woman alone. It's just, I want people to know what kind of time she on, though. So I'm going to keep letting people know what kind of time she on, and I'm going to keep letting people know the people who she associate with. That's a fact. Matter of fact, I might make a post today about how BQ Mommy bees at Dalton's on Thursdays, and if you want to get scammed, pull up to Dalton's on Thursday and ask for BQ Mommy. If you want to get scammed. Thursdays, Dalton's, Astoria, Queens. Pull up, BQ Mommy. She will take all of your money and then pretend like somebody else's work was hers. BQ Mommy. All of the scammers. Scamming Anonymous. They need to, she gonna be a Scammers Anonymous sitting in a fucking circle. Nigga, she gonna be saying her name. She gonna be like, hello everybody, I'm BQ Mommy. I scam! I'm BQ Mommies, and I do all of the scams. Help me, Lord! Yeah, but a lot of these dudes, they don't have real managers. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, that person ain't really a manager. That person is just a assistant. You know what I'm saying? Assistant is just somebody that, you know, does things. Oh, nah, they're watching right now. That's why I'm telling everybody where they at. So send whoever you want to send after me. That's why I'm telling everybody where they're at. Dalton's, Thursdays. If they're not there, people know who she is. Dalton's, Thursdays. It's in Astoria, Queens. What y'all want to talk about? I'm about to let y'all go. My dude, she's been coming in and out the chat or have been here the whole entire show. Why? Literally, the only time we talk about them is when she makes a comment in the chat. If she don't make a comment in the chat, I won't even talk about her. So why is she here? Is she here because I'm talking about her? I'm only talking about her if she makes a comment. If she wasn't here, I wouldn't talk about her. So why is she here? Casey says, but again, This is what 6ix9ine is known for, and he does it, so I can't knock him. This is the real 6ix9ine. To owe him, he's always played a dangerous game. Yeah, I copy. So people, right where you at? Who you sending? You sending some people after me, right? Who you sending? Who you sending? You sending some people after me, right? Send them. She's at Dalton's. I don't care about you or what happened to you. I want this to be clear. I'm not asking for nobody to do nothing to nobody. I don't want nobody to do anything to anybody. But I damn sure don't. If you die tomorrow, I don't care, man. I don't care what happened to you. The fuck? You're gonna troll me until you die. You think I care what happened to you? Ben Roman says, I got an ex that's at NYPD, lives in Flushing Projects. Please, yes, please. If you want to let them pull up on them, yes, please. I'll give you their government. I'll give you their government. I'll give you their government. Matter of fact, I need to have proof that that person's a police officer before I start giving people people's governments. I'll give you their government and her address. Fuck her. This is not a game to me. You don't know what list you on now. You're on that list of people that when you die, my life get better. You're on that list. I'm not saying I want you to die. I'm not saying that I want somebody to kill you. I'm not saying I want anything negative to happen to you. But I'm saying a factual statement is, if you die, my life improves. That's the list you're on. So that means anything. So don't expect me to hold back on nothing, about nothing, over nothing at any time. And send whoever you're going to send. You know where I'm at. Send whoever you're going to send. Whoever you're going to send. Remember, your Instagram page has all of the people you fuck with. It's not going to be hard for the police to find whoever you send to come kill me. Send whoever you're going to send. Because I told you this when this whole thing started. I said, don't start it because I'm going to do a thing that's going to make you want to kill me. I'm not even started yet. Like, you don't even understand. You don't even understand how much further I'm going to take this. I know you think you do, and I know you think that if you stop, you don't understand how much further I'm going to take this. I get it, though, but there's going to be a whole lot of, I can't believe he did that. I promise you there is. And what's going to happen is the other people in my family, they're going to tell you. They're going to say, why did you fuck with him? I'm telling you what they're going to tell you. They're going to say, why did you fuck with him? They're going to tell you this. They're going to look at you and they're going to say, don't you see none of us fuck with him? Don't none of us start trouble with him? Don't none of us have a problem with him? Don't none of us go do nothing fucked up to him? Don't none of us say anything fucked up to him? Not one of them is scared of me. No one in my family is scared of me. They just respect the gangster. That's it. They just respect how I move. If you fuck with me, it's probably going to go on until we die. That's where we at. And I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk to no one. I don't want to make any. I don't want to talk to no one. I don't want to talk to no one. I don't. Okay, you said I tried to seduce my brother's wife. She's ugly, homie. I don't want to show you a picture. Your wife is ugly. BQ mommy is ugly. She's unattractive. 100%. I've said few things realer. You was halfway cute when you was little. Halfway cute. The drugs and the alcohol, you know, the drinking every day because you wake up at about 8 o'clock in the morning and have a beer. You have a beer at like 7 o'clock in the morning. The drinking and the drugs. Yeah, because you have a beer, like, you know, the tall clean of beers. You have one at like 7 o'clock in the morning. Right? Every day. Right? The drinking and the drugs, it killed you. It just took your looks and smashed them into concrete. You know what the drinking and the drugs did to your looks? It went like this. You don't need those. Yeah, her pH balance is fucked up. I wanted to say something, but I stayed quiet because it's not my business. I tried to seduce that woman. That woman? A guy who could barely drink a fucking one drink. I get to 2 drinks nowadays and I'm going to seduce an alcoholic. I'm trying to seduce a woman that wakes up at 7 o'clock in the morning and drinks a beer. Me. Anybody believes that I tried to seduce a woman that wakes up at 7 o'clock in the morning and drinks beer? I just want to know. If you think I tried to seduce her, put a stop sign. If you believe me, I did not try to seduce her, put a frost. Every single thing is on the table. Everything. I know what you're going to do. You're going to go to the people that you work with on the other channels, have them talk about me and pretend like you weren't involved. But you can't, because you've made so many statements that only you could make. You've made so many statements. I'm going to tell you how I knew it was you. Remember when I was staying at your house and you put out that I was staying with my brother? Nobody knew that. I never told anybody that. The only person that knew was you and him and your kids. How would the troll know? Only way the troll can know is if one of y'all told the troll. Who's on social media? Your kids ain't on that social media in that circle. And my brother, he don't got time to do shit like that because he don't care about shit like that. It was you. You're the one who told the niggas that was trolling me where I was staying. That's one way that I know it was you. Now, the reason why I know you was talking about my daughter, I'm not even going to leave that out there. I'm just going to leave that dead. I just want people to know how I know you was trolling me and how long I knew you were trolling me. I didn't tell anyone where I was. Not one soul. I thought it was you before that. I thought you was part of that team before that, just so we could be clear. That's when it solidified. So for all the people that are going to act and pretend like it's not her, that's how I know it was her. The only person that could have possibly had knew, it was only 5 people that knew where I was at. There was only 5 people that knew where I was at. 5. Their daughters, who, what the fuck, they're not getting on social media to go tell somebody that hate me where I'm at. My brother, he don't got time for that shit. You just really got to know this nigga. He not on that type of time. He's not doing anything that's going out of his way. Anything that's going out of his way. Anything at all. Yes, Garrett Crawford. I'm explaining to you how I know. The only other person that leaves is you. Who's the main channel that she be on? Zeke's channel. Zeke is the main channel she be on. She be on Zeke's channel all the time. Now, are you trying to tell me I don't know who it is? Now, you trying to tell me I don't know who it is? Now, you still gonna try to tell me that it's not you and it was somebody else, right? No, you bitch. And I got more reasons. There's more evidence. I'm just not gonna throw it out there. Because literally those two are enough. You keep fucking with me, I'm going to tell those artists out there how you robbing them. Copy? The gang member artists. Keep fucking with me, I'm going to tell the gang member artists how you robbing them. And then they can deal with you how they want to deal with you. I don't care if they kill you. I like that. Keep fucking with me. I mean, we're a couple of days away from that. But that is a big point that I plan on bringing up. Just so we can be clear. If they end up, having to take care of you or whatever, that's on you. I just need you to understand how much I don't care about you. And I also need you to understand how much, if they standing with you, I don't care who they are, whatever happened to them, that's with you. You are creating the situation. And I need you out of here. If you're not going to leave on your own, I got to do things to make you disappear. However you disappear is on you. Hard way or the easy way. Notice I said hard way first. She's a dirty bitch, man. Like the shit I'm gonna say is crazy. Like she a dirty bitch. Like for real. Like she really a dirty bitch. Anyway, I'm gonna get up out of here. This stuff I want to do today is almost 1 o'clock. If y'all got whatever, I don't know what I'm gonna have the Tonight Show about. So hit me up in the DMs, send me some ideas, send me some stories. If anybody want to come on the show tonight, call in. Contact me during the day. If you want to call into the show, contact Mr. Vaughn like, no, don't go. If you want to call into the show today, contact me before the show. I'm saying it right now. And it's still the $10 drop thing. If you want to call into the show, $10 to call in. If you want to call into the show, $10 to call in. Contact me before the show. And so we can line everything up. Depending on who you are, I might just give you my phone number. Depending on who you are. So if you want to call into the show, contact me on Instagram before the show, obviously. And I just want to say something. Somebody says, bro threw this perv out. So my brother allegedly threw me out and his wife is stalking me. What does that make you sound like? What does that sound like? Hold on, let's stop everything. What do y'all guys think if some dude threw some guy out of his house and then that guy's wife is then stalking that dude? What would that make you think? I'm just asking. What would that make you think? If some guy threw some dude out of his house and then the wife just starts stalking the nigga. No, I have not threatened anyone. And once again, I do not want anyone hurt. I said that numerous times. I do not want anyone hurt. I don't want anything to happen to anyone. I do need them to get up out of here. Yes. Oh, I plan on doing some dope-ass Team Smirch promo shits. I actually had 3 or 4 ideas lined up when my computer broke. Yeah, I don't want anyone to get hurt. I don't want no one to get hurt. 0 people. I never, ever want anyone to be hurt physically or mentally or emotionally. I just want to be clear on that. Anybody saying anything to the contrary is lying. My dude, if you're telling me if you're telling me that a husband threw some dude out of his house, and then the wife is stalking the dude that got thrown out of the house, not periodically, but every single day, what does that make you think? Granted, I'm telling you, I did not have sex with that woman. I promise you I did not. I wouldn't. If that wasn't his wife, I wouldn't have sex with her. Copy? I promise you. And there's a reason for that. Like, beyond the fact that I don't think she's physically attractive, there's another reason behind that. I just think she looks like she got an ugly pussy. I just think she looked like her vagina's ugly. Be honest with you. I just think she got an ugly. I think she just looked like she got an ugly vagina. I'm just be honest with you. She just looked like a pussy. Just looked like ugly. So I don't. Let me be honest with you. She looked like her vagina looks disgusting. If any of y'all know her page, go look. She looked like she got an ugly looking fucking pussy. Gary Crawford says she's upset. She slipped you a Mickey and had her way with you for us. I'm telling you, bare minimum. She saw me. She did see me coming out the shower, but I had clothes on. I don't walk around people's house like that. I think I had clothes on I don't think I walked around with no shirt on. I think I maybe once, but I don't do that. I'm actually a pretty, like, shy, conservative, bashful nigga. Like, I don't think I did that. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton. This is him and his wife. It was her birthday. Everybody wished B a birthday. It was her birthday yesterday. Everybody wished B a birthday. Everybody wished B a birthday. And just so we could be clear, I literally have teenage girls hit on me all the time and turn them down because they're teenage girls. So you're saying that I wanted your 19-year-old daughter, and I literally turn down women all the time. I literally avoid women in my own community, especially when they look like they minors. I just avoid them. I don't even make eye contact. So you're saying that I'm the guy that wanted your teenage daughter, the guy that avoids women, especially minors. That guy. That guy? So you just is the opposite day. All right. Besides, if her house isn't clean, it's a junk pile. It's fucking nasty. It's fucking nasty. My brother wants to get the place cleaned up. She refuses. The kids want to get the place cleaned up. She refuses. She's just not going to have it that way. I've literally seen them have arguments. Literally seen them have arguments where my brother is begging her to throw away the junk and she's busy not wanting to do it. Literally. Nah, you wanted this, by the way. Just so we can be clear. Remember, you bored, right? I'm bored too, bitch. Your pussy looks like fucking cheesesteak. A fucking cheesesteak sandwich. That's what it probably looks like. You look like your pussy look like a cheesesteak sandwich. You know what your pussy, you know what you look like? You look like, you know, like, you ever seen a dog eat out of a bowl? You ever took a can of dog food and, like, put it in the bowl, smash it up, then the dog eat in the bowl and then move his head? You know what the bowl looks like when there's still food left in the bowl? That's what you look like your vagina looks like. I'm gonna be honest with you. You don't look like my brother still has sex with you. You look like you just give him head. Anyway, we're gonna get up out of here. And don't come see me about this. I promise. It's not gonna be the energy you expect. It's gonna be the energy that's right here, right now. For the explicit purpose of you knew your wife was talking about me on the internet for how many months, and you did not stop her. So don't come talk to me about nothing. I don't even ever want to speak to none of you again. None of you. I want this to be clear. This isn't one of those situations like 3-4 years from now we're gonna talk this out. I promise you, we're never gonna talk this out. I don't never want to speak to none of you again. I don't ever want to see none of you again. This is not a situation that we're going to work out, and I promise you. You know how many times I was shooting at my family, like my brothers and my father, and it was her, and she knew she was having me shoot at my brother and my father? You know how many times she came in here saying shit to make it look like my brother and my father was sending her, but they wasn't? And I'm busy shooting at my brother and father, hurting them because of the shit that you was doing? Nah, bitch. Eat a dick. Eat a dick. Not right now, Mr. Vaughn, only because I'm getting off. But, Mr. Vaughn, you are a person that does drops to the channel. You can call in tonight. If you want to call in tonight, you could. Anybody that does drops to the channel, you can call in damn near any day out of the week. Just so we can be clear. Anybody that does like $50 in drops every week, $40 in drops every week, of course you can call into the channel. You don't even need to do a $10 drop to call in. Copy. Wait, what am I eating? Wait, what am I eating? Not her. So I don't want to hear nothing about nothing. You know how many times your wife came in here talking crazy to me, making it seem like my brother or my father had something to do with it? And so I talk crazy about my brother and my father? Fuck your wife. That dirty bitch gonna get all the smoke in the world. I don't never want to see, if I see y'all, I'm going to think it's for violence. So I don't never want to see none of y'all. And I know you a good man, and I know you got a good heart, but this is what it is now. I think I gave your wife enough chance to stop. I think that I was patient enough. With that being said, we're going to get up out of here. Remember, Dalton's, Astoria. Mommy, I have no idea why they call her Mommy. That's just a name. She just BQ Mommy. I don't know. What the fuck? Fuck do I know? She just like the name. I don't know. With that being said, I'm going to get up out of here. Got some things I got to go do. Got some things I just want to go do. Also, y'all already see she's obsessed. So she's not going to be happy until I say enough stuff that just absolutely crushes her and her family. So tune in later tonight. That's all I can say. She's not gonna be happy until that might be what it's for. I don't know. She's not gonna be happy until I say stuff that just crushes her and her family. She's not gonna be happy. So she's not gonna. I have to do so much more of this until she go disappear. Like I think I'm gonna have to be doing this for maybe about 2 or 3 months every single day in order for her to leave. Like the embarrassment that I'm gonna have to do to her. What up, Black Cuddy? Salute to the Black Spades. The things I'm going to have to expose about her. How bad I'm going to need, because she's a narcissist, so she's never going to stop. So how bad I'm going to have to make this look. Like, I'm going to really, like, I got to go harder. So tonight, I'm going to go harder than I went today. I got a lot more shit on this for anybody that just want to know fucked up shit about this bitch. If anybody that just want to hear me talk shit about this bitch, all you got to do is pull up to any show. I'm going to be talking shit about her every time somebody pull up and I think it's her. I'm just going in, period, and I don't care. With that being said, I actually do love y'all. And I would like to put more positive energy out there. So we're going to try to put more positive energy out there. But we are not going to avoid the... I also want to explain something to y'all. The reason why I wasn't beefing with niggas on the internet that got YouTube channels is because that's what they was trying to get me to do. Frag the video all you want. That's what they was trying to get me to do. I'm going to listen and pay attention. Listen and pay attention. They was trying to get me to beef with niggas on the internet so then they can go and try to tell the people on the internet lies so I could get caught up. So the idiot over there that's making the stupid videos, he's not using common sense. He's just believing anything that the damn girl says because she's a family member of mine, so of course she has to have an inside loop. But the whole time, she feeding them lies. You ever was talking and right while I was talking, I don't even want to explain it because the shit was nasty. But right while I was talking. So it's allergy season, so my nose be draining. So, or whatever you call it. I don't know what to call it. So let me see what this comment was real quick. So, just so we can be clear, she's never going to stop. She's a narcissist and she has a mental health disorder. So she's never going to stop. So what she was trying to do was, she was trying to get me to go back and forth with that idiot. But I don't go back and forth with people that I think there's something going, like the whole situation is fishy. Like there's no reason for that channel to be talking about me every day unless they're trying to get my attention. Why are you trying to get my attention? You understand what I'm saying? So for everybody that's wondering why I wasn't beefing with other YouTube channels, it had a lot to do with the fact that I already understood that I wasn't, that YouTube, that somebody was using that YouTube channel to argue with me. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody was using them to come at me, a third party. So that's one of the main reasons why I never go back and forth with that YouTube channel and I just don't fuck with them. Because you're just saying, you're just putting out any lies anybody tell you. You know how many stories people, not anybody that's ever given me a story here, y'all already know. Y'all send me some shit and the first thing I want to know is how true it is. And if I even think that something might not be true, I usually don't even talk about it. Or I say, well, I heard. That's the type of energy you're supposed to have when you're trying to be a journalist. Not anybody show up to you with anything and you just say, yo, so this happened. That's not what you're supposed to do, right? So I don't respect that guy and I don't respect what he's doing. So therefore, there's no reason for me to respond to you. I don't respect what you're doing. Why would you respond to somebody who's doing something in a disrespect or in a way that they're not even respecting the craft that they're supposed to be a part of? You understand what I'm saying? Like, why would you? That don't make sense. So, homeboy, nah. So, shout out to you for teaming up with homegirl and trying to do whatever y'all was doing. I'm going to 100% roast you every show. And it's going to be dangerous and it's going to be terrible. And you brought my daughter into this. So, all of this is shit you asked for. I already knew it was you. All of this shit is stuff you asked for once you brought my daughter into it. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers, let's get it. Oh, they might try to come into my gated community and start shit with me. If you do that, I'm pressing charges. 100%. I don't care if it's my brother. I'm 100% pressing charges. Try me. I don't care to beat either which one of you up. I don't care to physically harm anyone. If you show up to where I'm at, and I can call the police and get you jammed up, I'm 100% going to do it. I'm a civilian. I'm 100% going to jam you up, get you all caught up with all types of different bullshit. Maybe you pull up 2 or 3 times, right? Then maybe we could show that you are an unfit parent. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification. And then I got a ton of shit that I could say. Like, I could really, like, y'all, you don't know where I'm about to go. Like, you have no idea where I'm about to go. Like, you should. Like, you really should. Like, where I'm about to go, like, you really should. But you're not, because you're a narcissist. You just can't help yourself. So you're not. But you know you should. The people around you know you should stop. You know you should, but you're not going to be able to. Because you're a narcissist. So you're not going to stop until I absolutely destroy you. And then you're going to blame me. And you're not going to pay no attention to your own actions. Know what? You talked about my daughter. The next time you show up, I'm going to talk about yours. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about, and the shit I'm going to say might get your kids removed. Just so we can be clear. Matter of fact, I'm going to... That's petty. That's petty. That's petty. That's petty. You know it's probably illegal. I know something that's probably illegal that y'all do. That's petty. That's petty. You really want to fuck with me? You really want to see how petty I could be? You really want to see how petty I could be? I'm not against sending you to jail, and I'm not against having your kids removed from your home. You really want to see how petty I could be? You really want to see? You know what? You're going to show up at the show tonight. So at the show tonight, I'm going to say the thing, and I'm going to leave it up to the community whether I should call the police and have you investigated. That's what we're going to do. Let's do that. Let's just make this shit go to the next level immediately. Because I know you thinking this is a game and you don't understand how much I don't like you. I've never liked you. I've literally never liked you. I only was polite to you because I love my brother. Now I'm about to do something that's going to destroy both of y'all lives. Be ready. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombs. Let's get it. And before you think that I won't, go talk to somebody in my family. That's all. Before you think that I won't, go talk to somebody in my family. Okay? I just want to explain this because I know you think that I won't. I know you think that. Just go talk to somebody and say, do you think that Sean is going to do this to me? And I promise you, they're going to tell you yes. Every last person. I don't care about you. I don't care what happens to you. That means I don't care about what happens to anybody standing around you. Let's do this. I don't have internet beefs. I have real beefs that we have to... I have real beefs. Okay. Here go Ben. Hold on. Was I supposed to show this one? Okay, I'm going to take that picture down. But shout out to Ben Roman. I do not want anybody to hurt these people. Let me say this clear. I'm only letting people know where these people are at. So after they send somebody to kill me, you know what I'm saying? The police might not get there quick enough. And so you can hold them there for the police. Copy? Let's go. So that type of time. Shout out to Dalton's in Astoria, Queens. Thursday nights. Shout out to Dalton's in Astoria, Queens. And I already got people I grew up with that be around here. So go on there and talking crazy about Psycho Bob also. Make sure you talk all the crazinesses. I got people I grew up with that watch me put in work. They did. They go to that place. You saw me pull up on one of them before. Yeah, just hold them there till the police get there. Copy? Oh, I can show the pic. I don't want them to go too hard on the trying to get... That's his pic. I don't want them to go too hard and try to get my video pulled for me showing guns or some shit. But that was only for 2 seconds. YouTube not gonna care. If anything, YouTube could just clip the thing out for like 2 seconds. They're not gonna care. The other gun was just a gun. That was a gun pointed at the camera. There's a difference. But that's only for a couple of seconds. YouTube not gonna care. With that being said, I do gotta get out of here. Yeah, I want them to go. So I'm going to do the thing that's just going to, you know what? I don't want this to go on for 2 more months. So they're going to show up tonight. She's going to come in here talking crazy. I'm going to tell y'all about the thing that could quite possibly have their kids taken away and put them in jail. And then we're going to discuss whether we should call the police on them so we can save our nieces. Oh, they're props? Oh, look at these prop guns. Shout out to Ben Roman and his props. And he also lives in a state where if they weren't props, he would be okay. Shout out to Ben Roman, all of the props. Ben Roman says, you rat bastards. Me and my lady ready to rock, ready to slide for froze. Yeah, so we'll discuss that tonight. Because quite possibly, I wanted to call the police on them for the specific thing since I found out about it. Right? I've been wanting to call the police. So you pull up and get me upset. And then I'm going to tell the story. And then we're going to debate whether we should call the police. And have you investigated by by whoever. Whoa, man, when they pull up to your crib, yo, and your crib look like that. So that's what we're going for. And I don't care what nobody say. So don't have nobody call me. Don't have nobody contact me. And I don't want to talk to nobody on that whole entire side of the family. The only people I'm talking to is the people I know that don't fuck with her. Anybody else I'm not talking to. With that being said, we're going to get up out of here. Like, comment, subscribes. Join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm about to flame that bitch. I'm about to destroy their whole family. I'm out.